with the pictures that you've been animating.
Oh, the AI generate, yeah.
Yeah, you have been killing it, man.
What can I say? I get bored.
The last kite he did was pretty effeminate, but I'm still here for it.
Look, man, if you'd like me to generate that one a couple more times, put it back in the oven, I will.
Do you know what would be really good? If you found ones that you really liked of certain pictures and you could just like drag and crop and be like, I like that, incorporate that into the next one.
I wish I could.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason.
Do you know how cool that would be if you had like multiple people and it was just like, I kind of like that one the most, and you just cropped it and was just like, keep that one going and then filter it down.
Better AI algorithms have that option where it's like, I choose this child. Generate more like this. But Bing's AI is fairly basic. It's like, it's the difference between a river and an ocean. Like, Bing's AI is an ocean. It pulls from many sources, but the version you're talking about is like a river. It generates methodically rather than randomly.
Like, I don't have access to like ChatGPT or not Chat. Fucking
Dolly.
AI GPT. Yeah, Dolly like 5 or some shit.
Why not?
I don't have access to that because that requires money, sir.
Oh, actually?
Yes.
Like a lot of money?
Like a subscription. It's a subscription fee. What is it, like $20 a month or some shit like that? Hold up.
Something like that. And you still only get so many inputs.
A day?
Yeah.
Or per hour?
Basically. Let me see.
A day.
Let me see.
And then there are even more expensive versions of it where, like, you get to train the AI yourself.
Oh, so it's like, programmed for you.
Not programmed for you. You're the one doing the programming.
Okay.
Yeah. You personalize it.
Those are far more expensive. That's like how Dolly was made.
It's still cool.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
It's still a cool idea.
I ain't got the money for that, and I ain't got the patience to deal with all that.
Yeah, I'll be right back, but you guys get whatever else you need, dice, character sheets, what have you.
Ready to rock and roll.
You sure sound like it. Poor buddy, he sounds so stuffed up.
Let's Brokeback this mountain.
You keep talking about Brokeback Mountain a lot there, Alex.
You, desperate cry for help.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Unless it's Todd's back getting broke on this mountain.
No,
look, he's already missing an arm.
Child.
He's gotta grow up someday.
Look, he's got to figure out what he's about somehow.
Maybe if he's the one breaking the back. But still, how old is Todd?
He's like 17.
I've said like 12 billion times. He's like early 20s.
Oh, early 20s? And he's still living with his parents in the fishing village?
Yes.
I wonder if Dad beat him.
Still being haunted by his parents.
Anyway. But yes, Todd out here just doing his best to be an absolute shit.
You're not trying very hard. You don't need to.
Exactly.
Got a lot to learn.
It's almost effortless for Todd. Almost.
Todd was a little shit as easily as he breathed.
So, if Evan was to cast the spell Rope Trick while in the time corporal fog, it lasts for 1 hour.
Is it a concentration spell?
It is.
It is not.
It's not a concentration spell.
Then it would probably last indefinitely.
Do you plan on living in there?
Long enough for the enemies to get bored and leave.
I mean, I don't know if we'll benefit from a short rest in there, but yeah, we could use that as like a hideaway and just nope out.
Yeah, remember? You gotta shoot up. So you could just rope trip, fucking do your drugs, and then hop back out.
Yeah,
Stem pack, and I'm back in business.
reminds me of high school.
With the stairways.
The bleachers, man.
The bleachers. Goodness. We all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's tally these hoes.
Is Connor here?
Yeah.
All right. Just haven't heard from you in a while. That's all. How was the zoo?
I have been at the zoo.
You said you were going Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Fuck,
That's
today's Friday.
tomorrow.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah,
Friday.
tomorrow's Saturday.
Are you going tomorrow?
Yeah.
There you go. Never mind. I'm just being dumb. All right. I'm
Nothing new there.
getting ahead of myself. Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
So, in the last session, you guys were in the room that you guys had taken care of Victor's body at the time. You guys had defeated Victor, and there was a pile of ashes left on the ground. Nova had a giant, portrait of her in stone, her holding an axe alongside of Draken, going up against a woman who looks like Harmony. It's here that Todd goes to kick the dust into the ashes into the hole and needs to make a wisdom saving throw before something almost tries to latch onto him. Anthrax says, that shit sucks, don't touch the dust, and Todd ends up leaving it alone. Nova goes up to touch the mural and finds herself in a vision which almost feels like a dream. She finds herself in almost like an empty coliseum alongside with Draken. He goes on to explain that he never wanted her to be involved in this and that she should have never come. But I guess since she's here, things are more dire than they thought. I don't want to go back and find out the name that he called you again, but I'm sure you remember it.
Of course.
And that is?
sure.
I'm pulling up my notes right now, my dude.
I have it written down.
It starts with an A.
What is
You know
it?
that.
Alex just doesn't want to have to look through his notes.
He's got a lot of notes. I looked through them. I've seen them myself.
I've seen it myself.
I've only read the most important ones.
Hey. Why is
He
this
only
page
read the most
missing?
important parts of the important ones because it was hard enough to translate as it was.
That's a real life firewall. That's what that is.
Even from himself.
Aster.
It's what?
Aster.
Perfect.
Because his daughters were Gracie and Aster.
Yep, I knew that. Yep, and Nova
Suck
doesn't
I
exactly.
also
Pardon?
You're
Yeah, she's
cutting
breaking
out like
up really
every
hard.
other word. It's pretty rough sometimes there, Kelly.
Son of a bitch. Okay, let me troubleshoot my network.
And he calls her Aster, and Nova seems a little bit confused about it. There's a man with a purple setted hat on top of his head who laughs in a very feminine fashion before the vision begins to end. She goes to talk to Evan and Todd about it and finds out that Aster was one of Draken's grandchildren. She also went to talk about a very feminine man in a purple hat and said, "Oh yeah, that's Jasper." And Evan proclaimed that a meteor was an upgrade for that town. A meteor striking Vox Hollow was an upgrade for that city.
It really was.
From there,
Think about
Newhawk
the
is just
children.
like, "That's cool. I should have touched my pillar." And he goes and touches the pillar, for he has his own vision. At the bottom of a mountainside, he can see Fredagar as a couple of cloaks begin to circle around him and all form into a puddle of goop. They form into the spirit of Taltur. And Newhawk here asks, "Hey man, aren't you alive?" And Taltur says, "No, I am dead." They go on
I thought
to,
it was, how are you doing?
"Oh, how are you doing? I am dead." And he goes, "How did you die?" And the ever so thoughtful conversation is starvation. Taltur dies strictly from starvation. From here,
Because the
Taltur...
intention was a bad thing, right?
Is
You
the
cleaned
what?
up a bad night. Because you said he intentionally not like a dead mountain and just kept meditating instead of going to search for food. Is that what you said happened?
I didn't say any of that. That's what Connor's theory is.
Oh, okay.
But then he goes on to explain that it's not what's on the outside of the mountain that we protect, but it's what's on the inside of the mountain. He goes to explain that he proclaims that, "Why haven't you seen very many of your kind before?" And it's because the tortoises of the mountain are the ones that protect the planet or the realm that they are on. They are called to a line of duty. As he goes to explain, and parts of the mountain start to give way at Fredagar, leading to a colossal-sized turtle on the inside of the mountain. Kind of gives Newhawk a little bit of guidance here as he lets go of the image. Here, he grabs Kite, and Kite does not want to touch the pillar, but forces him to do so by pressing him up against it, and nothing happens to Kite. Everybody else gives the pillar a touch, and nothing exactly happens. Guys, gather your things and head back into town, deciding to go back to the Grungs. It's here that the town is still being finished off from the invasion, and Huzang and Jocelyn are killing some of the ratlings. It's here that Evan goes and suggests that you don't really get to test out grenades very often because they're a one-time use. And Huzang tells him that's how you test them, is by using them. And Todd asks if he can have one, for testing, and Huzang agrees. Nova tells him to pocket it real quick, and he does, just to find out that it is ticking, and it is being set off already. Todd throws it out of his pocket, and a loud explosion goes off. See? They totally work, just like intended. You guys head back into the weapon shop, where they kind of begin to disagree with you that they defended the town, so they should keep the weapons. But Kite goes and finagles the money in front of them, the money that they are owed, and begins stacking up the coin. Nova gets her shield, and if you've looked up what Hellish Rebuke does...
It's 2d10 cold damage, Kelly.
But it's cold damage, and it's a second level.
Oh, so it's 3d10.
Yeah. So you can
Disgusting.
so you can reflect cold damage at somebody who tries to hit you. I don't know if you're going to choose to equip it now, but you can choose.
Definitely.
All right, do so. And then Kite, you get a rapier back that can do 1d8 thunder damage just because. You guys leave the drunkards, and head back to the Grungs, where Kite uses message to talk to Gromit, explaining how they killed Victor, but Gromit isn't really sure that it's the end of him. He's glad that he's dead for now, but he wants it put to an end. He relinquishes the marble, where everybody begins to pass it around, and it begins to glimmer and shine in Kite's hands, where he begins to cuss and swear and be belligerent to the fact that he's stuck in this.
I didn't ask for this shit.
From here,
I blame Anthrax.
Hey man, don't blame my dad.
and then from here, you guys decide that you guys are going to go up the mountainside this time. And Gromit suggests that you guys can, because I wasn't playing Gromit, suggests that you can go through the caverns and the tunnels and lead your way there. Gromit also seemingly just said, here's a bunch of gear for you, because I wasn't playing him. And you guys got a bunch of winter gear. You guys got long cloaks covered in like wolf fur. You guys got boots of winterlings. You got mittens and scarves. And like those Russian fur hats and those like Russian raccoon caps.
Those grunts been hoarding
I
out.
thought those raccoon caps were like a Canadian thing. I thought it was Canadian Jesus that did that.
Yeah, we brought it with us.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, okay then.
Oh, here we go.
It was wild Canadian Jesus by the name of Davy Crockett. They say he had 3 years.
We have our own Davy Crockett. His name's Big Joe Muffero.
Also, true. I also refuse to believe that Davy Crockett wasn't Canadian.
You guys also agreed that you felt like absolute dog shit after fighting Victor and wanted to stay somewhere in here to get a rest.
Yeah.
Which, once we thought about it, Evan's house was burned down. So that wasn't an option.
It was no longer an option. But you could sleep
Well,
in
that
somewhere
house
with the Grungs.
Oh. Yeah, that's going to be cozy.
Cozy is a word for it.
We just have to keep an eye out for weird ghosty men.
Yeah, let's hope that us getting rid of Vic Fuck is going to put an end to ghosty men for right now.
Who knows how long till he comes back?
I don't know what the hell that was. I've never encountered a being that can just come back from the dead like that.
I mean, vampires do it, but they're infinitely lamer. Because if you kill them real good with, like, the sun, then they don't come back.
Well, what do you... Okay, so that's a vampire. Well, what do you call this kind of guy, then?
I think they're called a lich.
That's weird.
Yeah, I
It
think
could
that's
be
what
wrong.
Dad said.
Why does he speak up?
Why not? I wanted to be one, so I know about them.
Well,
Anthrax, why would you want to be a lich?
You don't understand. The wonders of the blood.
I'm not going to inquire any further there.
Good.
Oh, yeah, you guys can stay here as long as you like.
Great.
Slippy? Slip you?
that I can sleep on somewhere?
Yeah,
Or
Space
bed?
Slippy. Yep. And there's lots of places for you to sleep. There's lots of dirt over there. Lots of dirt over there. And lots of some wet dirt, but you can have some dirt over there.
I am going to proceed to just look for whatever kind of thing that I can consider like some kind of slab or something that's just somewhat not on direct dirt, or maybe clean off a big rock or something.
Oh, you like rocks?
Sure.
We kind of like throw those down the hole. They get in the way of digging.
I'm sure you didn't. I'm just looking for a big enough rock that I can lay on my entire body. I'm sure you didn't.
Oh, you can have my lay on rock.
Is it like, is this water? Is this, I'm just out of character. I'm just going to glance over. Is this like rock submerged in water or something?
No, this rock is his size, though.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to put my back against a wall that's not so soggy and just try and crash.
Hey, before you go to sleep, man, you should probably put up that wire trap you put up earlier.
No, that's fine. They only last so long.
Oh, yeah, but we're here to take care of you guys, too.
Oh, hey, Evan, you mentioned taking a lesson arm.
I'm sorry? Oh, yeah, actually. You know, that's actually... It went from me looking like I was about to be sleepy to like, hey, actually, my second win. Let me check this shit out.
Hey, Nova, would you like some dirt to lay on?
What was that?
We got some dirt over there and some wet dirt over there.
Our grung friend is trying to show us where our sleeping arrangements could be.
Do you want dry dirt or wet dirt?
I would prefer dry dirt, thank you.
Oh, dry dirt. It's not bad sometimes.
All the time.
Just gonna walk over to the dry dirt and like get the bedroll out.
He looks at you and goes,
Get the fire started.
You're not just gonna lay on the dirt?
What? I'm gonna get the bedroll out.
Why are you putting something on top of the dirt? Dirt's good dirt.
It's for grunts, it's good dirt, but for half elves, it's half elves don't do as well on the dirt.
He looks.
Nova, are you too good for the dirt?
The dirt is good. Where are you going to sleep?
He looks at Todd and he's just like, see, that man loves dirt.
Yeah.
And the dirt loves him back. It is truly an honorable thing to be accepted by the dirt, but unfortunately, she just shrugs. It's like it do be like that sometimes.
Oh, it's probably because you have hair on your head. It's not getting dirt in your hair.
That might be it. You're probably right.
Yeah. He like pats his like super smooth head like back and forth. You know, if I had hair, I'd probably have like a red mohawk.
I silent image him a red mohawk.
He like he can't see it, dude.
Oh.
Like a frog's eyes are like out from his head, like he can't see it, and he can't feel it. He can't feel it either.
Does anyone have a sword with a reflective like can someone give him his reflection?
She'll show him her shield.
He looks at the shield. Oh my god! It's a mohawk!
It's exactly what you wanted.
We're keeping him.
It's a new...
Where did you say keeping me?
We're keeping him now. First off, he loves dirt. Second off, he can make me a mohawk. Todd,
you can have him back.
Very excellent point.
Todd, you're one of us now.
No, wait, hold on. While I kindly
what are you gonna do? Get rid of my mohawk?
I'm not gonna be the one to get rid of it. Anyway, good night. And I'm gonna like just drop right onto the dirt with like my arm out for Evan.
And I'm going to proceed to try and investigate it or something, or just look it over and and just see if I can figure out in any way, shape, or form if I'm possible to replicate this technology.
The arm?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he's really hard studying my arm.
All right, you can roll me
Here we
an
go.
investigation or arcana, but it's going to be a really high roll, I'd like to say.
Okay. Well, I got a +9, and I can flash of genius, so that's automatically a +5. So that's 14. Yeah.
So if I sit there and I'm all like, well, this feels like that and that, do I give him advantage?
No.
Like,
You're just offering it to him. You're offering the opportunity to him.
Okay. There we go. Well, it was good. A natural 18 plus 9, so that's 27 plus 5.
You're gonna flash a
32.
genius?
Uh-huh.
And you want to know how to replicate it?
Or at least just understand the technology to see if it works. I mean, let's just say for the sake of brevity, there may be components that I won't understand the mechanics to, but at least I'll understand this wire might connect to this wire or something, some sort.
So, you look at his arm, and you start to just glaze over, like, outside of its, like, hard shell. And you can see all the connections, how it's not actually just running on a piece of corium at all. You know that it's just kind of, like, running at this point. But you can also tell, like, all of its connections lead into his own body somewhere. Right? Like, it doesn't pull off. It doesn't disconnect. This was surgically stuck to him. Where you look at the clear tubes that go through his body, and you can see where, like, blood turns to the colors of corium and run past one another. Like, each one is siphoning back and forth. You know that somebody in that town, who was the one who was making all of the mechanical advancements in that town, probably had a really good idea, or was the crafter of this arm in the first place. If you recognize that old man who had the one eye. You couldn't tell if you could replicate something like this, especially right now, but you could tell that it was kind of jolted. It was jolted by that insane amount of corium that was injected to him in the beginning. It was like getting it started, where the arm wasn't really alive or active at all, but it needed a giant jump start, and you think that's what kind of transfusioned it with him.
So when you said that, like, the corium was running past the blood, so is like blood being filtered into the corium solution, kind of like in the same wire, or are they just like separate?
In the same
tubes
wire, yeah.
Oh, okay.
My
So, like-
blood equals corium now.
Like, is his body produce like? So is his blood turning into corium and corium turning into blood, and vice versa as it goes through this?
It kind of hits like a wall and keeps like waving back and forth and slow, like you can see like the line of like where they touch and meet.
Does it look like it's dissolving his blood?
Maybe only a little.
Interesting.
Am I gonna get corium poisoning off my own arm?
Well, I'll say this, Todd. You haven't turned into one of those mutant rat things yet, so
What?
that was rather quick. You've been going for a little while now without that issue, and this thing seems to be rather durable. In fact, quite sustainable. Most of this technology is quite alien to me, but you know, we need to talk to that one man. Hold on, my notes. What's his name?
Did we catch his name?
Ron talked to him
Start
like
to look
4
for my
times.
notes too.
Yeah, I know.
All right, hold on.
Perky?
Yes, that's his name. Perky, the old guy.
Perky the
Yeah.
Gold.
Yeah. Perky might know this handiwork is pretty evident here. Maybe we should talk to him one day when we get a chance. When we're not trying to do whatever
Deal
we're
with-
doing. Bait, you know. Actually, who knows if he'll still be around? Maybe this might just be one of those technologies lost to time if we show up and he's. Well, let's just say something happens.
Let's hope nothing happens to him then. At this rate, I'm just really hoping I don't need any extra bits.
And then I'm just going to proceed to poke and prod him, like the arm. Do you feel this? Do you feel this?
Do I feel it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's almost
yeah.
like
It
a
doesn't
second
feel
layer
like
of skin
as
to him.
sensitive as skin. It definitely feels like it's. You can feel the wire and shit like that. It almost feels like nerve endings.
Oh yeah, that feels weird. Like dull, but I can feel it.
That explains why you probably have full range of it. Does it feel like you're actually using a second hand, or does it feel like something else?
Definitely feels like a second hand. Like it's not like one of those prosthetics where it's like a peg leg or something. I can feel my fingers.
Now, the real question is, can something like this be solved by magic? Because I don't see any magic that occur here. I mean, this is just technology, if you ask me. Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's technology, then you could probably learn from it and maybe even improve on it.
I'll think about it. There's still a premonition of seatbelts.
Fair.
But we're climbing up a mountain, guys.
Yeah, mountain.
I just look at my motorcycle / hover bike and just like,
Oh, you're gonna leave. You're gonna leave to go look at it.
oh yeah, that's parked outside. Just in my head, then I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Is it? I mean, did we actually? We had to climb mountains last time.
Mm-hmm.
A carriage, and that's going to be a little rough. Oh well. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. If we
Yeah.
Well, the town seems pretty safe now. If you want to leave it with us, we got a room of dirt. You can park it in the room. We got like a storage room.
In the dirt storage room?
Okay.
Is that a room that just dirt, or is it a storage room made of dirt to
You guys-
store it?
You guys are sleeping in it tonight, but
Is other
once you guys get out, we'll park that stuff in there.
Okay. I'm sure Gromit can handle it. I think he's good.
rotating?
We really don't get him to do much physical activity.
No, but he can get you guys to do it.
Oh yeah, we'll do it for you, no problem.
Fair. Well,
Can I, if we're about ready for a long rest, can I make a health check on, or like a medicine check on Gromit?
What are you trying to find out?
I want to know if they think that
Know if there's any what? Try to get to the end of that sentence.
Yeah, it got cut off.
Kelly?
Kelly?
Unfortunate.
Sure, I'll roll it for Kelly. He looks fucked up. With a 3 on the dice.
He's hurt. He is hurt. Or recovered
hurt
from
bad.
being very hurt a long time ago.
He shouldn't drive.
Shouldn't have been driving, is what you should say.
Oh, that's what I said about that screech owl.
Yep. And it comes
He was in a
from
car
somewhere.
accident. Well, he shouldn't have been driving.
That's the joke that almost got punched for some reason.
She gave you a death stare. Like no one could be that. And she didn't want to put it into words.
Yeah.
She's like, that's the first time I ever heard that. I was like, yep, bet it is.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Okay. God damn.
What would, doing a medicine check, what are you looking for with a medicine check?
I'm trying to figure out what the cause of his ailments is. If there's anything that we can do to fix him.
He was there. Todd and Evan have let you know that he was there during the meteor strike.
yeah, the cause of his injuries
Right.
is probably getting hit with a big fucking rock.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure there wasn't any corium radiation or anything else that was occurring, or if it's just him bones need time to heal.
I'm radioactive. No, he looks like he should get a disability pass. He looks like he shouldn't be driving. Connor.
But
You look cozy, my man.
it's a good blanket.
Look, I can't blame my man's over here for wanting to be cozy.
Yeah, would a greater restoration spell help him? Does he just need time?
No,
Is there anything that we can do to help him?
no. Imagine getting hit by a 18-wheeler and then living. You're gonna be kind of disabled for probably forever.
Yeah, but this is a world of magic.
Bet it is.
We don't have access to that type of magic to fix him.
Would a corium shot help him?
You want to offer that up?
I mean, it's not really mine to give. I don't have any, but I want to know if there's anything. That's what I want to do the medicine check for, is to see what would help him, if anything, or does he just need time, or is he just this permanently and there's nothing we can do?
He's kind of like it permanently. Even without checking, it's just that he's sitting in the chair and he can't really move. It's hard for him to breathe. His hands are all just crushed. His arms are crushed. His structure seems really bent out. He's very much there was a 1% chance he could have even lived. He's even lucky he has that.
Okay. Okay. Damn. All right. That sucks.
Well, we're just glad to have him.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a really great leader to you guys. I'm sorry there's not more that we can do.
Grommet's such a trooper. He whispered to one of the orange grunts that he fought the Lord of Hunger before.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He fought the Lord of Hunger in New Mundrick and helped fight it off.
That's amazing. We knew he was a hero.
Yeah.
He sounds like an incredible hero.
Well, yes, he's right there.
Yeah. You honor him by how well you take care of him. I'm sure he accepts or appreciates how well you're taking care of him.
Yeah, I bet he's just mad he can't be out there kicking more ass.
That's fair. Well, I will continue to look for anything that would be able to help him.
Well, thank you very
If I
much.
find anything, I'll let you know.
It's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Is there anything anybody else would like to do before you go to sleep?
Actually, let me look over my spells real quick.
Is there anything that Evan needs made? Sorry, I'm being so quiet. It's just hard to talk.
Take it easy, man.
We currently have animate objects in the ring, right?
Yeah, and I also have some 4th levels left for fabricate. I have 2 4th level spell slots left.
Okay. Well,
Damn that ring.
we'll leave animate objects in there at the moment.
Do you want any cold spells or anything in there?
Well, we're good right now. Thank you.
Okay.
I kind of have one of the best, my favorite spells in the spell book in the ring currently, so I don't want to give that up.
Nice.
To be fair, it's a really good spell.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, of course it is.
Is there
Don't worry.
anything you made, though? Anything you want Kite to help you make?
The true question is, what could I make that I would really need? No, I think we're good as of right now.
Newhawk, anything?
Go to bed.
All right.
But I am gonna overnight make a new spell
It's
rock
tough.
tattoo and update my spell storing item.
Okay.
I am going to use my 2 new infusions that I just got this level to make Kite's new fancy robes from Tarku into Mind Sharpener robes, and the 1887 into a repeating shotgun.
How is it repeating? What's the infusion?
Repeating shot. It gets a +1 to attack and damage rolls made with it, and it ignores the loading property if it has it.
I think it's just +1 to attack rolls, right?
Yeah, and it doesn't use ammo. That's basically it.
Very cool.
Just doesn't use ammo.
This is where it gets spicy.
Oh,
Unlimited
you don't know
ammo
anything
spell.
yet.
Todd Anthrax, anything you guys are doing?
Nope, we're good.
Checking out?
Anthrax is just keeping an eye out, and Todd's gonna go sleepy buys.
Before night goes bud, I will cast the alarm in our new location.
Very cool.
Mhm.
Done and done.
Are we wanting to also sleep in a tiny hut?
You guys are in a big cavern full of people. Full of
Perfect.
grunts.
Tiny hut.
Tiny hut.
Awesome.
Tiny hut.
Tiny hut.
See, the best part about tiny hut, it's climate control.
Okay. You guys are in there. Turn it down to 68. No, 70's perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, we have 2 rats? I thought it was just Pete.
Oh, and then Pete says his goodbyes. He's gonna go back to town and he's gonna go protect the city while you guys are gone. He wishes you all the best.
Pete,
Excellent.
before you go,
Yeah.
I have something for you. And I hand him the gun that we stole.
Oh my god.
This is from me to you.
Really?
For real.
Oh my god. You know what I'm gonna use this for?
You're gonna kill some rats.
I hope so. This, I'm gonna call the squealer.
Hold on, let me see that for a second. And I'm gonna cast Fabricate and just engrave Rat Pete's squealer on the side for him.
Oh my god, it's gonna make them squeal.
There you go.
Like, I'm gonna pin one down and be like, squeal, bitch, squeal. And he's gonna be like, okay, I'll squeal. And I'll be like, yes, okay.
And then you're gonna shoot him.
Then he's gonna talk, and then I'm still gonna shoot him.
That's fair.
Keep the rats out here living his best life.
Changing up some spells. Can anyone think of any utility spells that they would really need to have?
I mean, things to make you not fucking freeze to death would probably be a really good idea, because it's going to be windy as shit up on our climb up the mountain.
Well, we do have boots of Winterlands.
Yeah, so you're not gonna be affected by cold in that way, but it can get to extreme weathers up there.
How many pairs of boots do we have?
You each get one.
Nice.
I don't.
I imagine that New Hawk either goes barefooted or he gets like, what's the giant rackets that have like the straps on the top?
So the thing about magic
Snowshoes?
items, when it comes to stuff like that, once it attunes to its wearer, it just learns to fit it.
Yeah, they like change size. Although I would like to imagine New Hawk doesn't understand how the boots work, so he kind of just like puts his foot through it.
And then it attunes to him and it just fits.
He puts it on one claw of each foot, and then like eventually it's like, wait, I think I can fit my foot into it.
It goes full symbiote and just grows over his feet.
And then when we finally see what it looks like with, New Hawk wearing shoes, we're like, please take those off. It's disturbing.
This is a cursed visual.
It's like wearing socks with Crocs.
What are Crocs?
Okay, so they're these weird... They're these weird clobber shoes, and I like Minor Illusion, the image of a croc. And like, I saw them in Waterdeep this one time, and someone was wearing socks, and I actually threw up. Like, look at how hideous this sandal is, and then imagine someone putting a sock on inside of that. It was disgusting.
If you've seen it, can't you even show the image of that image?
Yes,
But it kind of defeats the purpose of wearing it.
of wearing a sandal, right?
Why? Okay, the world is a weird and scary place sometimes.
That it is. People don't make any sense, yo.
I didn't know you were so fashion forward.
I'm also glad that was on your world and not mine. I'm pretty confident our people are sensible enough not to do this. Also, out of character, DM, elves. Do they exist in Lumoria?
Like pure elves?
Yeah, like, do I think that they're just mythical, or do they actually exist in the world?
You might have seen a few.
Oh, okay. I'm just sitting there thinking, like, are there such things as elven kingdoms?
Because you guys, like, if you look at the main map, it's kind of like next to a giant piece of water, right? Like, you guys are kind of like right on the edge. You're not in like a central area. You got like a shipping and trading area, which you aren't that close to, and stuff like that. It's you guys are kind of like tucked away in a corner. You guys have had people come and go. You guys got a shipping and fishing outpost and stuff like that.
I think he was wondering, like, if they don't have vampires in this universe, like, what other species do they not have here? Like, they don't have vampires, they don't have unicorns, like, so what else do they have, type of thing?
Well, it's not in this universe. They could the next town over. You just don't know about it. You've seen an elf.
Okay.
You've seen
All
a
right.
dwarf.
So then I can assume that the D&D spectrum of characters exists in this world, and it's not like a foreign concept to Evan.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know Harnigans obviously exist,
Okay.
and goblins. Okay.
You guys going to sleep?
Yeah.
One last thing. Divine sense, just to make sure.
Divine sense, and you don't feel any fiends, undead, anything of the sort.
Okay. I don't sense anything evil.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Except anthrax.
No, because we're except anthrax.
And Kite has a little bit more evil.
I'm
Oh,
actually going to pull out a hammer,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast Tiny Servant on it.
Okay.
And for the next 8 hours while we're resting, it's just a walking... It actually sprouts arms and legs, and it just walks around and it's going to just patrol the area and alert us by banging on something with its head.
Okay.
If something happens, if something comes close, and that
Extra
somehow doesn't
alerts.
trip the alarm. That doesn't trip the alarm.
Okay, sounds good. Everybody's gonna
Evan
get
has
some rest.
grown ultra paranoid.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yes.
All right. You guys all begin to claim your long rest. Except for Evan, I'd like you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God. That's not good. A natural 4.
Okay.
+2.
Excellent. Nothing happens during the night. You gain a +4 from the aura. But yeah, the night goes swimmingly.
Okay.
You guys all wake up in the morning in the hut. Hammer didn't go off. Alert hasn't gone off. Nothing's gone off.
Evan gets a +4 bonus to his saving throw because he's within 10 feet of me.
Yep.
So a total of 12 at that point.
Okay. You guys all
Was he
claim,
aware that he was making a saving throw?
You guys all claim a long rest.
Okay. Yes.
Sweet.
Love that for us.
Good shit.
All right. Well, as good as that feels to have a long rest, I am not looking forward to this trek up the mountain. Last time it was a little nuts.
You guys,
Last time,
you
up
guys-
this mountain right where?
you see that Slippy begins to run into the room. Guys, we got a real problem.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
What was
What kind
the
of problem?
God damn it, Slippy.
As
Like, you're not
he's
even
like
gonna let us
banging
get
on the
breakfast
hut, and the
first?
hammer starts going off. And
Oh,
then
God.
the alarm starts going off.
Wait, I'm already awake. This is pointless.
Kite is like stretching. He's on top of New Hawk's shell, and he's just like, "Oh God, hold on, let me just."
And then I just
stretch it
stand
out."
up.
And then I fall over, and the barrier dispels.
All right. Oh God, there you are, guys. We got a real problem. And the alarm and the
What?
hammer's going off. Someone
I
stop
just,
it.
I just pick the hammer up and just shut up, and I throw him in my pack. And then after a couple more minutes, it probably just disappears back into a hammer.
Guys, the problem is your breakfast is getting cold.
Oh,
Breakfast.
Okay.
Don't ever do that again. I thought I was going to have to stab people.
Well, no, no. What?
Look, somebody comes running up to me and says we have a problem. It's usually a stabbing problem.
We do. You guys are sleeping in.
Time is it?
Okay, it's only been like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah. Anyways, well, here you go. As you can see that he like brings out like a hot plate of just like bugs, flies,
Knew it.
worms,
Wait,
and
where-
stuff. Just like, but it's all hot.
Oh, thanks,
It's all
man.
like steaming hot.
Kite's gonna pick up an earthworm.
Yeah, going for it.
Earthworms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys grab a couple steaming hot earthworms.
Slurp it like spaghetti.
Slurp it like spaghetti. Yeah,
And then
that's
I'm like, ew.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'll grab something on the mountain.
Yeah, I think I'll grab something off the mountain too.
That's not a bad idea, but you probably have to beat the shit out of the things you find up there because, like, they're starting to have an infestation up there.
Infestation of what? Is it delicious?
Well, it depends on your palate. And he like uses his tongue to pick up a couple flies real quick. We honestly think that these guys are pretty good, but if you really like wolf, there's a lot of wolf up there.
Oh shit.
And believe me, wolf like us, so we don't go up there.
Let me ask you something. Do these wolves ever turn into people? Or like stand upright? Or anything like that?
Never
What is
seen
it
one
with
of-
your group in like fantasy creatures? I mean, that
No, but what are the chances we're gonna run into another group of werewolves?
what?
I mean, honest. And I told out the ring stake. I was like, you know, the last time I had to use the silver stake,
Werewolf?
we were in a row.
Hold
I've
on.
never run into 1/6.
Vampires, werewolves. Is there anything else that exists in other worlds that? Wait, what?
I mean, where also.
Dragons.
Do mummies exist? Is mummies a real thing now that like walk and try and attack whoever disturbs its tomb?
I mean,
I mean, we also
It's
just
called a lich.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's a valid point. After seeing that, why my question existence?
Like
You see Slippy like brings up the fried bunch of cockroaches and bugs right up to Evan though. He's just like, come on, eat up. It's good for you.
I already ate. I'm sorry. As my
What?
stomach growls loudly. No, thank you.
Kite just takes a beetle and munches on it. Like, this is a good protein, though.
Really is.
Mm.
You're gonna whittle away to nothing if you don't eat.
warm
Yeah.
in your belt up on this fuck all mountain.
Evan just pulls his glove off and shows his tattoo and uses it to manifest 10 good berries.
Oh, great! You want to make a salad? And he tries to like scoop them onto the plate.
Oh, no, thank you. These are mine. And I just hold them with all dearity.
Okay.
And just. Mm. Okay, that one berry is actually pretty good. Wow.
Are you like a vegetarian?
I just don't eat that kind of meat. Sorry.
I mean, that's fair.
Would anyone care for a good berry?
Well, like we knew that we had like the really big, like the tortoise man, so we got out something special for him because we imagined, you know, I'm only like 3 feet tall. We wouldn't be able to feed someone that big.
I just hand one to each of the party members.
And you can
New
see
Hawk, I give 2.
3 grungs are carrying a 5-foot fish that's all cooked.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, now that actually looks rather good.
Where did you get that? And why wasn't that the first thing you brought up?
You are
I've
enjoying
been
the
selling
food.
for eating bugs.
This is the food that we eat. As they like drop the 5-foot fish with its head still on, but it's completely steaming in front of New Hawk.
Oh. I can eat that.
Yeah, it's for you.
I mean, it's not the first time I've eaten bugs. But I still prefer fish.
Kite, would you care for a good berry anyway?
Sure.
Here. if
Bury me up.
my calculations are correct, there's enough in one of these little berries to hold us over for the whole day.
Holy! You guys should patent that and sell it on the counter of stores.
I mean, I can only
It's
do
like
10
chewing
per
on
day.
the good berries. Like these taste different than the one Corona made.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
by that I mean they like actually taste.
Hold on to a good berry.
I mean, I tried to
Save.
make it taste like a berry, or at least a blend of a couple different kind of berries. Because I mean, it's just what my mind thinks a berry tastes like.
Okay.
I'm telling Kite that.
Well, nonetheless, yeah, look out for wolves.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wolves.
Like, how big of wolves are we talking about?
No, like bigger than me.
That's a big dog.
Yeah, be a winter wolf. We
Okay,
haven't
but
gone too
no-
far. We haven't gone too far up the mountain, but if you ever see the glistening lights as well, they haven't really posed any trouble, but they're always off in the distance.
No
Wait, what
super
glistening lights?
large monsters fused with corium fighting each other to the death.
We don't really get that far up the mountain.
Uh-huh.
The lights kind of flash in our eyes, and we kind of back off.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, but I'm surprised that you guys are not drawn into flashy colors.
Why? What do you think? What do you think of us?
Well, it's not like you're colorblind.
Flashy colors.
Well, no, I know that my mohawk was red. He goes and like pats his smooth head again.
And each one of you guys are color coded. That's why I thought so. Flashy colors, you know.
Well, good luck.
Anyways, yeah, I appreciate the food. Have a good one, Slippy.
Oh yeah, you guys have fun. As you can see, he takes his plate and he's just like,
Enjoy.
Joke's on him. That mountain's not going to be fun.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a lot of fun on that mountain.
Like, we died on that mountain.
Yeah, but
Is that why I'm sweating thinking about this?
where do you down on the mountain? This mountain that we're about to climb up?
Yeah.
Yes. We got up there, and then the dude that we beat, he killed us.
Yep.
Victor, he killed us.
Oh,
I was
I saw the
turned to
whole
dust.
thing.
Oh.
It was awful.
I was there, and then I wasn't, and I woke up. I believe in what I think might have been the afterlife, or it might have all been a dream. I don't know. And next thing I know, I was woken up rudely by that asshole Jasper.
on trial.
Anyways, yeah, on trial. Ah,
Look, it
Alas.
was my finest moment after we died.
that's in the past. And that hellish town has been torn down. Oh, the children.
Right.
Those poor children.
Look, I'm just gonna try not to think about the children.
Yeah, Victor's an asshole for torn. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Box Hollow, it needed to be wiped off this planet, but in a better manner than just an actual meteor, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, let's get going.
let's go. Before it gets
Jesus.
So you guys
Too late.
begin to throw on all of your wintering gear. I'd like to know like what each of you think that your gear looks like. Like I said, you guys got robes, hats, I'd say snow pants, and different kind of furry hats. If you guys would like to pick from any kind that you guys would like to describe yourselves as.
I just
guy's
envision
definitely
this
going to
like,
be slipping on a pair of boots and a big cloak that goes over his normal robes.
Mm-hmm. No hat?
No hat.
I just envisioned one of those like cloak-like things that made out of one giant big wolf pelt that has a wolf head as like the hang down hood kind of.
Yep.
It's like, okay. With some heavy like woolen actual jacket for the most part that strangely enough fits over my medium armor.
Yep.
That's about it.
No,
I love the
I
big
guess you got the
earmuff
wolf hat. What would you like, Todd?
The big old Yushanka hat. with the earmuff.
With the earmuffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And just really big puffy jacket.
Oh, like one of those ones that are like the rolls?
Yeah.
Like the life vest looking ones?
Yeah.
I like how you said, not just a picture in an Amazon link. Is that part of your wish list?
Just in case.
Did you? Oh, goodness, you did. That's
but,
good.
Yeah.
Nova?
Excellent. Yeah, Nova's gonna have one of those like furry ski masks. Where like all she can like there's just slits for eyes.
Okay.
Bundled up.
Is she gonna be in like one of those like matching like ski outfits, top to bottom?
Yeah, so it's like it's not poofy, but that shit is insulated as fuck.
Done.
Like it's fine. Like
Okay. And last but not least, New Hawk.
Here's a hat.
What kind of hat?
Kind of the ones with the Shanka things. With the flaps on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gromit's hat.
Okay.
Shunker Club.
Anything
He
else?
doesn't feel like he doesn't feel like he has to wear anything else. Like he's a mountain turtle, so it's like, oh,
What if he had a scarf?
yeah, you get a scarf, yeah, maybe.
Like a really long scarf with like the individual threads at the end that kind of just like whisk together in the wind.
Yeah, he gets a normal sized scarf, which kind of just almost ties around his neck.
And that's it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think so.
I'll claim that as warm weather clothes or cold weather clothes. Good enough for me.
Nice.
As you guys venture through the tunnels that the grungs have been using to get towards the mountainside, you can see that they made one kind of long direct one. As you can see that there's kind of like encampments that the grungs have kind of made with passages that they've built, like little spas and areas with waters to kind of like recharge if they ever got too far from the main area in Fredagar or in Brigsenberg. Seems like they were more than prepared to venture out and stay there for a while if they have to. You guys follow the leading tunnels as you come out to the base part of the mountainside. You guys come out and you can see this ever long mountainside that leads almost all the way up into the clouds. You can see in the areas that are at its lowest is fairly green. As you can see quickly by your vision, it won't take long before you start hitting some treacherous winter-like conditions. You can see at the very top, it almost becomes hazy before it hits the actual the clouds, as it is almost like a blizzarding winter storm up near the top.
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a climb.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
totally
This is
not
gonna
looking
suck. I'm gonna hate
forward to
this.
It's gonna be fun.
New Hawk, you said you used to live on a mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it anything like that?
Kind of.
Oh, okay, so you think you might be able to help navigate this through some of the rough terrain, maybe? Your silence is deafening.
No answer. Just
Yeah. Well, I don't know how well you guys will be, but I'll be fine.
I love it. Okay.
Well, I could summon my llama again. I don't really have any spells to help us navigate this terrain.
Me either. That's fine. Let's do our
You
best.
said
I
you'd
guess.
been- You said you'd been this way once before.
Yeah, but it wasn't so stormy towards the top. Like that doesn't look good.
Probably not.
But let's at least try our best, huh? I guess the fate of all existence lies on our shoulders anyway.
This one, anyway.
this one.
Look, you're part of this existence right now.
Perfect. Fuck it. We ball.
Okay, we ball.
As you guys all begin to make your way up the mountainside of Fredagar, Evan and Todd find your familiarities with climbing the mountain for the first time. Evan's been here. Actually, you didn't ride the carriage down. That's right. So this is both of your second times coming here. You kind of see the same kind of terrain as before. Now that the tunnel here helped with the passage, you guys can see down below as you make your way up 50 feet, 100 feet, 120 feet, 200 feet. You can see the cascading forest that led down below you between the town and the actual mountainside. Traveling that was harsh enough. Evan, you can remember being chased down inside the forest before finding the caravan. The very, very beginning. You know how treacherous that the forest can be, but you guys begin to make your way up as the little snowflakes begin to fall. One by one, each of you catch the first glimpse of the first snowflake as you guys continue making your way up the mountainside.
Starting to get a little cold.
Soon the first flake turns into a handful, and then it turns into it's covering the passage of ground, and then you don't remember the ground ever being soft once again. It is all icy. The wind begins to pick up. You guys begin trekking for upwards of a couple of 100 feet before looking down, and you won't be able to see past through the snow, and that forest that you saw not long ago has disappeared into the white haze.
Oh boy.
Fucking
I
good.
can do more than see my breath. This is getting rough.
I do not like the cold.
It's off in the far distance. The howling sound. Arr! 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 The howling
Oh no,
sounds
furries.
of throughout that winter wisp. You can hear the sounds of packs of wolves. You don't hear feet or the trekking sounds of snow movement. But who would like to be the first to roll a d10 on what you find on the mountainside?
Here, while you do that real quick, I'm gonna get a drink.
Sure.
I'll roll the d10.
Excellent.
All right.
Let me just there we go. And roll the D10. Roll. A 6.
A 6.
6.
I'll wait until Ron comes back. Oh my god. Who is this picture? Oh my god, the mechanical arm. You got this. How?
Okay, what do we roll?
You guys rolled a 6. Did you see the picture that Will put in the chat? Look at this. In Facebook.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that moon's the wrong color. It's not on fire.
It's not on fire. Look at that. It's got the mechanical arm, the hat, emo kid.
Yeah, no, Todd's got drip though.
That's a big fucking moon, though. Like, that moon is too close to the Earth.
It is a big, imposing moon.
Isn't that a great image?
That's great.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
Very focused, very intense. Is that a lightsaber in your backpack?
Bro, I don't know what this AI decides to put in there every once in a while.
Like, did you put protagonist at any point in the description of that?
I did not. He looks like a protagonist.
You do.
So, on the first one here, you guys find that you continue to climb the mountainside. You are able to find other adventurers' footsteps, and you have clear passage.
Other adventurers' footsteps, you say?
Other people who have, like, shoes to climb mountainsides with, yes, other people have taken to the sides of the mountain.
In the snow?
In the snow.
So, like, recently they've climbed the mountain?
You are able to follow passages of feet before the snow seems to cover them up. But for the first little while, you find clear passage on avoiding wolves, endangerment, and terrain.
Perfect.
Who would like to roll the next D10?
I'll do it.
Okay.
All right, Connor.
D10. It's a 2.
A 2.
Deuce.
D2.
Deuce.
Perfect. As you find that the footsteps that are leading on the mountainside come to a bloody massacre. It comes to an opening. A large passage here. You can see that there's a couple of couple trees here that you guys are looking upon before the rustling within the trees begin to move. The snow falls off them and trickles down. You can see a little bit through the haze of the snow as it kind of like washes against your eyes here. You can see and hear the crackling sound of one of the trees begin to fall over. And it snaps and it falls down. A snarling sound in the distance wisps against the cold winter wind before it leaps out. And you rolled a large creature.
Oh, gosh.
The snarling
Perfect.
sound, as you can see that there is a large winter bear. As you can see that the snarling sound, and you can see its eyes radiate the colors of corium as shards jut out from its back and its arms. It stands on 2 feet. It stands about the size of Newhawk as it like rears back with its claws.
DM, I see you got a bear.
Roll
But
for
we got a
initiative.
Newhawk.
Damn, I see you got a bear.
Did you say I raise you a Newhawk?
But we have a Newhawk.
Oh, okay.
A whole ass 12.
Okay, hold on.
I actually am on fire, which means my next rolls are going to suck. Natural 19 plus 2. 21. Blackjack.
Todd, what'd you say you got?
A 12.
The opposite of 21. Okay.
Yeah.
Newhawk?
12 plus. What the hell? Where did my. What was it? 14.
Okay. Kite.
I got a 14.
Nova.
2.
All right. Evan, you be first.
Okay. I'm just gonna aim my rifle, but then I'm going to snap my fingers. And I'm gonna use my action to summon my familiar, and I'm gonna have it summoned at about 30 feet in the air, and I'm gonna bomb him. And I'm just gonna have it cast shatter on this bastard.
Okay. I'd say 30 feet away inside the storm is kind of difficult vision. Would you like him to be closer? Say maybe 15, 20 feet?
I have a 60-foot range.
I'm just saying I've made it kind of like thick. It's kind of thick, the snowy weather.
He wants you within range of that thing.
No, no. He's about 9 feet high, and you can be like 20 feet up. I just mean like 30 feet. It's pretty high up there if it's like a winter storm.
Okay, sure. 20 feet, but I'm going to need him to make a dexterity saving throw and a 20-foot cube of everything around him.
He rolled a 3 plus 3.
Ooh, okay. Then he's going to take 3, 4, 6, so 10 thunder damage as I pretty much have a grenade thrown at him from my flying familiar.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then that's it. That's my turn.
That's it completely?
I'm going to how close is he from me?
He's about 15 feet away.
I'm going to back away 30 feet.
Okay, so you're just going to go off into the... So you can't see him either.
Oh, wait. Well, how far away, how... You didn't describe as to how, obscure,
I'd say, anything past, about 20 to 25 feet.
Okay,
becomes
that's my
obscure.
visual range. I'm going to get it to where he's still within visual range,
Yep.
but nowhere near me.
Okay. Sounds good, because next it is his turn, and he is going to attack one of you randomly. I have all of you here, and I'm going to roll it for random. 4. That's a kite.
Oof. Eek.
You know what I didn't do?
Mage armor.
Nope. So guess what? Base AC of 16.
So, the large monster here is going to make his rushing attack as he gets on all fours and begins to rampage towards you. He has a multi-attack of 3 attacks. First one is a 7 plus 8, which is 15. She said doesn't hit. Second attack, oh my god, is a 6 plus 8, which is a 14.
That's even worse. Let's keep this trend up.
And the last one is a 14 plus 8, which is finally a 22.
Okay, that's gonna hit no matter what I do.
Okay, he's gonna do that, and then he's also gonna use the radiant energy from the corium running throughout his body. Ooh, I rolled really well at least. So it's 2d6, which is a 6 and a 4, which is 10, plus 5 from the radiant damage, plus 4, so you take 18 points of damage. As it snarls at all of you. And at the end of its turn there's 2 matching 14s. There's Newhawk and Kite.
Kite can get his licks in.
Okay.
Yes.
Kite, you're up.
Okay. First things first, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna Blade Song, and that's gonna be my whole turn.
Newhawk, you're up.
All right. Rage.
Okay.
Give me a sec. And then I'm going to. Guess I'm gonna So he's a bear, right?
Yep.
Okay. Bears are weak to fire, right?
He is like a winter, snowy, thick bear.
Yes.
Of course he's weak to fire. Haven't you seen The Revenant?
A long
Ha!
time.
What would you like to do?
So rage, form of claws.
Will, whatever you're doing with this AI thing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's honed his craft.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna rage flurry of blows. Burning claws.
Oh, that's too good.
Okay. So you're gonna multi-attack him? Your 3 multi-attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
That just catches, like, I'd imagine New Hawk's expression to the T.
21.
21 hits.
Okay, D6.
Like, I couldn't do Connor with an anime style because, like, it overly cutesifies the turtle. So I had to go with oil painting.
Yeah.
Give me damage.
7, 8, 9 damage.
Okay.
4 plus 8. That's not. That's 12.
12 does not strike it.
Okay. And last one.
The only thing, look at him compared to the size of that tree.
16 plus 8. So that's not good.
Yep,
Just
24, that
imagine
hits.
It's a small tree.
Yep. Okay.
It's a baby tree. Don't worry about it.
It's a plant.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. That wasn't that great.
8 damage.
Yeah. Roll a 2 plus 4 plus 2.
Okay. And then that's the end of your turn. Next is Todd.
It me.
It be.
It me. Alright. I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay.
Will a 13 hit?
Nope.
I'm gonna have Anthrax come right up on it and punch it right in the back.
Got it. He's invisible.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Oh, thank God. Okay. First roll was ass. Will a 20 hit?
Yep.
Sweet. That'll be for 15 whole necrotic damage.
As you hit it here, it kind of like reaves back, and then it begins to snarl and roar up into the air again. As you guys can see, all of the trees behind you or off in the distance rustle again. As you guys can hear growling coming from there. It doesn't sound quite as large as this bear, but you can see 3 cubs come running out and join the fight. They are also infused with the corium.
Oh, come on.
Alex, if you're gonna make us kill something cute,
You don't have to kill anything.
we are
Well, we
defending
do.
ourselves.
I know you do, but you don't have to. 3 cubs run
We
out.
do, though.
As you can see, like, they are also infected with the corium.
Well,
Oh, so this is a mercy.
Evan's going through the math. It's like, well, as much as I want to not have to kill these things, if I don't kill them to get to the top of this mountain to end this end of existence, then they're going to die anyway.
Perfect, because next in the initiative, from the 12 that Todd had, 10 is one of the cubs that have just entered the initiative. He is going to run up and attack a random person. A 5, which is Nova. Nova, you see a cub runs up to you and is going to make multi-claw attacks on you.
Oh, you little bastard.
As he goes to try to like bite and claw at your arms and your new gear. One of them was a 5 plus 5 to hit, which is 10, and the other one's a nat 20, baby.
So neither of them hit. Get fucked.
Well, nat 20 should hit.
Nat 20 fucking fucks your shit up.
I have a 21 armor class. Eat shit.
No, it's a nat 20. It's a crit.
I have a 21 armor class.
Well, he also has
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
5.
A natural 20 on the die plus whatever.
Yeah, it's up 25 to hit.
It doesn't matter what the ad is.
Boo.
It's always hit.
Boo. All right. Well, then I
Look,
guess
it worked in the opposite direction too. You just never rolled them.
He critically bites you. Let's do this. 6 and wow, that was really weird. 6 and 6 plus 2. So you
14.
take 14 points of damage, and he's going to use the radiant bit as well. So an 8 and a 5, 13 more on top of that.
what? It's
As he like
cub.
as he like bites into your leg and like goes, oh, you can see he's got all like this crazed and he's like blood hungry in his eyes now.
It knows the taste of human flesh. Kill it. Put it down.
So what did I say? 6 and 6 plus 2. So you took 14 and then an 8 and a 5. So hold on. 14 and then 5 and an 8. 19. You took a total of 27 points of damage from the cub.
You
Ow.
little fucker.
Wow! Wow! It is Nova, it is now your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you now. Oh, you got me all excited that it was a bear cub. It's like, oh, I'm gonna buddy. It deals me 27 fucking points of damage. You little bastard.
And Ron's just like, you're not gonna make us kill these things, right? Like,
Now the next
Now, Kelly,
my
there's
turn's
a phrase,
gonna be like. Never mind.
there's a
wait.
phrase you need to learn, Kelly. It's called attacking non-lethally.
Why?
it did not
Well, you
choose.
want to say the tiny little bear cubs, right?
Not anymore. You just bit the shit out of me. Fuck this bear.
That's fair.
No, not at all.
She does sound more and more like a conquest paladin. Like, I'm gonna
it's
conquer this objective now.
She's getting there.
despite getting to me. Nova is going to.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm double checking this. Nope, that wouldn't work here. Okay, perfect. I'm going to use command and tell them to fuck off.
You can only use it on one creature.
Yeah, it's one target creature.
If I cast it at second level, I can attack both of them.
There's 4 of them.
Oh shit! I thought it was just the bear.
The big one.
There's
and
the big-
3 babies.
Yeah.
3 fucking
3 cubs and 1 mama bear.
Look, 3 orphans. It's fine.
3 friends. Well, she's gonna aim it at the mom and one of the cubs. Then,
2 wisdom saves.
yeah,
They both fail.
excellent.
What's the command?
Flee.
And on their turn, they will.
Great, little bastard.
Nothing else you'd like to do?
Does that counts as an attack action, right?
That is your
That
action.
is
Yes.
your
Yeah,
action.
using a spell's an action.
But is it an attack action?
Yes,
It takes
it's
up
your
the
main action.
It takes up the
It's
whole
an
main action.
An action
Then
is an
she's
action.
gonna use her shield to shove this fucking bear 5 feet away from me.
That's the reason why I was saying that. No, it's not an attack. But it is your action. You didn't take the attack action this turn.
Yeah, so do you have a bonus action to shove?
Yeah, shield master shove. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus
Which
shove.
you did not do.
You did not take the attack action.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure about. Okay.
You took the spell action.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Then that will be it for me.
Very cool. Top of the round is one of the Cubs who rolled a 22.
Fuck off.
Which cub?
Which cub?
Not the running cub. It snarls and is going to choose a random person to attack. A 1! Evan, one of the cubs come running straight up to you and is going to snarl and try to bite you.
Okay.
Plus 5 to hit. One's a 19 and one's a 15. Plus 5, 24, and dirty 20. Is this shit gonna hurt?
I mean, do what you must.
Okay. It only gets to use the Radiant Bite one time, so here we go. So the first one, my god, on the D6s is a 6 and a 4, plus 2, that's 12 damage, and the Radiant is 2. Take a total of 14 from the first bite. And the second bite is a 2 and a 1, plus 2, 5. You get nibbled on pretty good.
Ooh. Bastard.
Top of the round. Evan, you've got a cub on you.
You're not so cute when you're gnawing on me. I'm going to... So, okay. Now is when I need to know some orientation.
Okay.
What kind of... Like, are we standing in a line and they're attacking the line? Or where are we in comparison to these cubs? How big are the cubs comparison to the... Well, I know the mom's a large creature.
Yep.
But
So
are the cubs
the other
medium?
ones I'd say are about 4 feet tall.
Okay, so they're medium creatures.
Yep.
Okay,
You went to the back, so you took about 10 feet away from the main line.
All right, so it charged through the lines to get to me?
Kind of went around the line. It made sure not to come in contact.
Okay.
They kind of like came out of the winter mist and kind of attacked.
Gotcha. All right,
So you're
so
10 feet behind.
the other three, are they anywhere, like, where are they in compared to the rest of the party?
One's nibbling on Nova. I'd say another one is about 10 feet ahead. And one's nibbling on you. And the mama is right up on Kite, who's also mainline. So,
Can you show me a picture by chance? Because there's no way I'm, like, what your idea of what you're telling me looks like and my idea of what you're telling me is going to be two different ideas.
Sure. I got a really shitty drawing right now. I'll redo it. Cub. Nova. Cub. Kite. Mama. And then Evan. Cub. And then the rest of the party is going to be like right where I draw the line. Hopefully that's good. It's on Discord.
Thank you for your input. Directional lines.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
No, actually, this is good.
Okay.
So this is what I'm going to do. With this being the orientation, as my action, I'm going to cast Acid Splash on
A cub, a mama, and the other cub?
So the cub and a mama, as long as they're within 5 feet of one another.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. So those
Hey,
two.
real quick, double check on command whether or not it's gonna get a chance to save out if they get hit.
They don't. I looked.
All right, sweet, go for it.
Yep. And I'm going to cast Acid Splash. I need both of them to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay, Mama Cub. 19 plus 3, 21. No, 20, 22. And the other one got a 17 plus 2, 19.
All right. So 18 was the save. If they passed, they don't
both
take any
passed.
damage.
They
The other
both
one,
passed.
they both passed. Okay, so neither of them take damage. That's fine.
Okay.
As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary
Ooh.
on myself.
Okay.
And then my familiar
Good one, Connor.
is going to throw another grenade down
Okay.
on the 3 that are in the front line. They're within a 20-foot cube of each other.
Does it also hit companions?
That's the catch. They can't occupy the same 5-foot cube, so they're either in front of it, they're not in the same spot.
Okay.
So that's why, you know what I mean? So they got to be here, here, and here, whereas my friends are here.
So 3 deck saves?
Yes.
All right, here comes the mama. Mama got a 16, and I said it was a plus 4. So that was the dirty 20. The next one is a 2 for a cub, and the other cub got a 6.
17 damage to the ones that fail.
Oh, fuck.
Half that if they pass.
Yo, guys. Evan doesn't give a fuck about the cubs.
Get
Look,
those little bastards.
those things are just riddled with corium. Like,
What was the top end damage? 17?
At this point,
17 damage to those that failed,
Okay.
and then it would be 8 damage to those that passed.
God damn, 2 of them just got fucking... They're not dead. They hurt. Mama Bear doesn't like that not much either.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And that was you with the 21. Next in the initiative is one of the cubs that had the 17. So the one in the back line is actually going to start to run forward and attack a random person.
Oh.
A 1. Evan. It's going to run past Nova. So Nova, if you'd like to get an opportunity attack.
I would love an opportunity attack.
Okay.
poor Evan getting this shit rocked.
Poor Evan.
I have you guys in a list, and I have it rolled on a d6. So
Don't worry, this is all calculated. Trust me.
I don't think so. No,
Alex, I don't think you think so.
I didn't put that much effort into calculating much.
No. As far as if I get attacked, don't worry. I had plans.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Nova,
Question.
what would you give me your swing?
Okay. Just gonna use the. Well, I'm trying to use the short sword. I'm struggling a little bit, so we'll just use the Morning Star.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits it.
Excellent. And that's 6 points of piercing damage.
This is the one that just got hit by the shatter.
Excellent.
How do you want to do
And
this?
It tries to, I see it like locking eyes on Evan, and it tries to like go or leave me behind and go after Evan, and I just knock this bastard right in the head.
This one's actually coming from the back line, is trying to run past you while the other one's still on you. And you see it running past, going after one of your friends, and you knock it in the back of the head. It tumbles as you see the mama bear like stands right up.
Nova, you'd be great at clubbing seals.
the mama bear was told to flee, so like she fucked off a while ago.
She hasn't yet, but now
Oh, no, that's right.
it is her turn at this point, and she is going to turn and run. She's going to snarl up in the air. Kite, it's up to you if you'd like to make an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna do a booming blade attack because she's fleeing anyway for the extra damage.
You got it.
I'm also there.
Hey,
Yeah.
this-
Newhawk, if you want to make an opportunity attack, you only get one.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the new thunder rapier instead of the sword of Strahd.
13 plus 8, so that's...
That hits.
20. Yeah.
16 plus 7.
That hits.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slashing damage.
Okay. Okay, what's your damage?
I am still adding up how many dice I need to roll.
Don't you love this? Don't you love that a small bit of work goes a long way?
32.
Oh my god, it's still alive, but god. As it flees back off into the bush and takes the dash action. So it is out of the initiative, and there's only 2 cubs left. Kite, you're up next.
You're big, always fair on rules, so I want to give you some fair things on rules. Technically, it uses its dash action this turn to get away. Next turn, it's back to Mama Bear mode.
Actually, there is a condition that I've put in here that after it breaches a certain amount of hit points, it runs anyways.
Ooh. It's Mother Nature, like, sorry, cubs.
Yep.
If I don't survive, I can't have any more cubs.
Like, I can always have more cubs.
You know what? Kite's gonna use the thunder rapier, and he's gonna attack one of these little babies that's attacking Evan.
Okay, you go back to the one that's fighting Evan. This one is fresh.
So booming blade attack.
This is a fresh one.
Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
Okay.
They're just little cubs. There's only
They're
2
chock
left.
full of fucking corium. They're
One-
like cocaine bears.
One's on Nova and the other is on Evan. So there's only 2 left. So
The one that's on Evan is going to take 21 points of thunder damage
he's almost okay.
and 6 points of piercing damage.
He's dead.
Nice.
Just instant, right through the heart.
Right through the heart, and the electrification just zaps him straight to death. You can hear the.
And then for the other one that's on Nova, I'm just going to do a regular attack.
You got it.
A 9 plus 5
This one's-
does a 14 hit.
14 hits. This one is almost dead. It got
Not
hit by the shatter.
Plus 5. Plus 7, Caleb. Plus 7. God, you're too stoned. It's still a hit, but it's a 16, not...
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a 14. Okay, yeah, it still hits. This is the one that got hit by the shatter, so it's almost dead.
So that's 7 points of thunder and 5 points of piercing.
That totally kills it. How do you want to do this?
Again, right through the heart.
Right through the heart. Electrification. This thing. And turns over. And you guys are out of combat. And you guys only killed 3 cubs.
I look at my pet and I'm like, now that was how it's done. Snap my fingers, and the pet disappears.
Okay.
It's gonna look at Newhawk and just go, well, you said you'd find something to eat on the mountain.
I mean, a bit less glowy, but that doesn't look good to eat.
Probably fair.
You could always wear it.
Why? That's gross.
I'm just saying.
Look, I have
Glow
to
in the
say,
dark, it's warm, it's comfortable, it's cold out here.
Glow in the dark.
It glows in the dark, but it is comfortable. Most of these are comfortable. These are comfortable clothes. At least it's comfortable for how cold it's getting.
You guys are surrounded by 3 4-foot cubs that you guys have killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't see the mom coming back anytime soon.
I kind of feel bad. I feel like we should be eating these. But also, I really don't want to eat these.
They're chock full of corium. That's where the protein is.
You know, taking inspiration from those drunkards and those grenades. I have to say, in practice, all right, let's just test it on site. I mean, poor cubs. Sorry, the humanity.
You hear one like in its last breath is like.
Anthrax is just gonna like silence it. Just shh.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep.
Was its den nearby? Is that why it attacked us?
I mean, I would imagine, considering the cubs are this far out of it,
I mean,
couldn't be too far.
So I wonder if something broke out of its den.
Well, if something was to scare something like that away, and obviously it didn't perceive us as any threat, I'm a little bit more afraid of what would scare that thing than most situations right now.
Mm.
I mean, do you want to look for the den?
I don't think we want any of that smoke.
Yeah, I don't want to end the bloodline today.
Are you the last in your line?
I'm not.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay.
You have more relatives?
I'm assuming so.
Huh.
I can't be the only on the wind. Like, my dad had to have siblings. I just never met them.
That's
Sure. Because I don't think I have any siblings.
Yeah, but you're not a tabaxi. You don't see how we fuck. We get it on, man.
And we all know who your dad is, and let's be real, he got lucky.
Ha! Got him.
He's talking about Anthrax.
Oh, wait, fuck. We're talking about me? Why are we talking about me? I thought we were talking about him.
No, I'm looking right at Todd, and then wherever I perceive Anthrax to have been.
Anthrax is just going to pop up right next to Todd.
Yeah.
Look, as far as I know, he's the only one. As far as I know. Oh wait, there's the adopted one. But besides those two, he's the only one.
I thank God for that every day.
Wait, those two?
Yes,
One was adopted, though.
I count it.
No, don't get me wrong. It definitely counts as a kid, which is disappointing to hear that you actually took another one under your wing. But still, proof
She
that
tried to unexist me.
Just like
I
so
chip
many,
off the old block.
so many have before.
I mean, none of this ceases to amaze me anymore. I mean, it's just, yeah, that checks. Like, let me just put that in my book of sibling rivalry and rivalry. Ugh, can't even pronounce the word. Just check. Like, look, you want to kill your own father? Check. Wait, undead father? Check. We're checking some really weird boxes now that I'm looking at it.
Very
How come-
specific boxes.
How did
He
they
tried
end up
to
on
kill
this
my
list?
dad?
No, not you.
Apparently, your sister did. Your adopted sister did.
Dude, I haven't even met her. This is
This is the first we're hearing about it. Anthrax. As little as I care to hear you speak, you should tell your kid about your other kid.
She was the one I possessed for a little bit. Long story.
Okay.
Vampires were involved.
I'm not even gonna inquire any further about that one. I'm just gonna leave that one up in the air.
Todd, I'm so sorry.
So when your dad died the first time, he came back as a little girl.
I heard that before, and I thought that was weird. But now you actually confirmed that story, and yeah, I'm living in topsy-turvy land here.
You guys are talking about this in like a winter storm.
Yeah, just like
we're walking and talking.
I'd care.
All right, you're walking.
Boots help out quite a bit.
We're walking and talking.
Who would like to roll me the next D10 then?
I'll go for it.
There you go.
You got it.
A 9.
A 9.
No, Alex is excited. That's bad.
As you guys begin to walk, you can hear a voice coming from behind you guys, back where the cubs were dead or slain. You guys turn.
How far away did we make?
Only like 20 feet before you see it. You can see an individual hovering above them by about 5 feet above all of them. You can see as it's almost being pieced back together, the rotting flesh with a long overcoat on. You can see that Victor floats there.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, come on, you are dead. This is illegal.
Look, I'm already pulling my rifle out.
Hey, dude.
Look, I am half tempted. Just
he looks you. He looks you all over and looks at the death here. So simple, wild, manifesting creatures, and they can put in such grievous wounds on even you. Why is power even enlisted to any of you? You're all so weak. You are all so brittle.
You're the dead one.
Yeah, we killed you.
A simple test to learn about your strengths, weaknesses. Wish to pull on your strings.
Hey, where's your phylactery? Where is it?
You're forgetting, though, the opposite's true. The more you test us, the more we get to learn about you.
Excellent. I wish for you to learn as much as possible. I wish for you to gather all the knowledge you can before I can plunder it from your minds.
I really wish you'd shut the hell up.
I wish you wouldn't stop talking. I wish.
You know what I wish?
Is that that's actually the first time anyone's ever said that to me. You are more baffling than anything.
The more you talk, the more I can learn. The more you venture, the more I can almost see through your eyes.
That's it. Shut the fuck up. And I'm just going to try and take a shot.
Go for it. Make me a roll, because as you go to take your shot, he goes, the more you venture, it's more that it seems like I see through your eyes, Evan. Roll your shot.
Son of a bitch. 24.
24 strikes him. As you see, it blows off into the side of his shoulder, and he kind of just laughs. I killed you here, Evan, as he kind of like moves his arm and pops it back into place. And I never left. As he begins to back off into the winter storm.
Wait, no, come back. We weren't done talking.
Disintegrate. No, I'm kidding.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why here of all places? Why?
He's a douchebag.
Well, if he's here, that means there has to be something important here.
What we're important to him, apparently.
He loves us too much.
Fuck him.
Who hasn't rolled? Kelly?
Yeah, I haven't rolled yet.
Go for it. Unless you guys can keep walking and talking, but give me a roll.
Yeah.
That's a 3.
Oh God. This is one of my favorites. So you guys are walking and talking. Keep going.
So, what the fuck could possibly want? Like, what was he talking about? See through my eyes. Hey, Kite, you're probably more inclined to whatever this Lich is talking about. What does he mean by see through my eyes?
Well, do you happen to have a false eye or something?
No. At least I don't think so. You know, I was in a coma, I think, for like 3 months. I'm just gonna take my visor up and kind of like, do I have false eyes? Do I look like I have fake eyes that I can't tell?
Look normal to me.
Okay. You know, it get to thinking, I didn't ever look that deep into it. I mean, I could have, but what the hell does he mean by look through my eyes?
I mean, I can think of a few spells that allow you to see where someone is, but not quite like that. Are you, by any chance, familiar? Is your familiar his familiar?
How is that even possible?
Let's not entertain such horrifying thoughts.
Do you crave chocolate milk? No, that's not it. Okay. It's not scrying. He's not scrying on you then.
Scrying?
It's a long-range spell you can use to spy on people.
You do crave chocolate milk. I forgot about this.
You bitch!
Evan probably not knowing chocolate milk tastes like. Don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I forgot about this universal. It's lore base.
If I remember, I had established this in
Blood in the Water.
In Blood in the Water.
You have craved chocolate milk since the morning.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
I mean, now that you mention it, though, I have been having this awkward craving for something I couldn't put my taste buds on, but that would make sense. Chocolate milk. Yeah, I guess. Why? Why does that mean anything?
Well, you see, that is a symptom of being scryed on.
What is... Oh, you said it was a long-range spell to spy on me.
Yes.
How do I stop that from occurring?
That's tricky. We would need some method of casting non-detection on you, which is a spell that I don't know. I know of it. It's a spell I could learn, but I don't know it.
Do you want to give me some kind of Arcana check about magic there, Evan? See if there's a way that you can find out how.
I say, does he have like an item on him?
21.
21. You can imagine if you can find a way to see something that's invisible, if something is following or watching you, it might be possible.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's 22.
Hey, does anyone have the ability to see anything invisible?
Doesn't your cat do that?
Oh, wait.
Bingo.
Yeah. And I snap my fingers.
You snap your fingers and you can see... are you doing like the swap vision thing?
Yes, I'm going to have it sitting on my shoulder as I'm just like closing my eyes.
Yep.
But looking through its eyes.
And you can see one of these single-eyed bat creatures. The eye bite flying there. And it's just kind of like doing like the quick motions of flying
Holy
around.
shit! Okay, yeah, I think I found it. I don't have a way. Oh, I'm trying to fire at it as Evan without being able to line it up, seeing it through the cat's eyes, and I'm sure I can't do it very well. It's flying around there. Can anyone else see it somehow?
Unfortunately, not me.
I don't think I can see invisible things.
Okay.
I just imagine you guys are in the winter storm and just firing out these like rounds of fire bolts out of your gun until you finally smoke it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just breathing fire.
I'm a fire in my laser.
And once this thing gets struck, it becomes very visible, and the eye bite falls into a pocket of snow, unmoving.
I just smash it with the butt of my gun. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Nice.
All right.
You smash it into pieces as the echoing voice across the mountainside. Come on up my mountain, Evan. Come teach me something.
This bastard.
Loki, I don't want to go up this mountain anymore and just say fuck him and just leave him there. Like,
I have a feeling.
We
I
got
have a very good feeling that if we go up this mountain, we're gonna find another big fucking rock with my face on it.
Well, I sure as hell hope it's not my face, because, I mean, as much as context clues provide, the fact that I am already drawn into this, I just think of the orb that glows every time I hold into it. I still don't like to believe that I'm tied to you random strangers to this plane still. Like,
well,
what the hell?
Victor was being a piece of shit towards me when we found my mural. So if he's being a piece of shit towards Evan, that makes me think that the mural up there is Evan's.
It's entirely possible.
Oh,
Could be.
man. Alright, well, let's get this shit over with then. Ugh.
So last time you were up here, what happened?
Well, we got pretty far to the top, and then we found like a cave that led to a network of rooms, and eventually when we walked in, there was some rats.
Oh, brilliant. That's right. Kelly rolled a 3.
And then Victor showed up, and as soon as he walked in the room, he just shot me with some kind of green laser. And next thing you know, apparently I died.
Fucking hell.
It is here that the white fog of snow begins to come closer to you guys, as it seems like it doesn't get more dense, but you guys actually walk into a full wall. You guys see that there's a... How big is this? That's 60. You guys see that you cannot see the top of it, but you guys find that you are at this blanket of a giant wall that kind of continues up into the snowstorm. You can see roughly about 25 feet away is a ledge that you guys could climb up to. But this wall seems very large. Falling from it could cause harm. And
How far up is it?
25 feet, but it is like it's almost like ice. But you guys can climb it. If you have a climb speed, you can climb it.
Damn right I did.
Damn right I do.
Just be careful.
If you guys have a climb speed, I'll give you guys advantages on the checks for sure, because it is still like icy and difficult terrain. I'll give you advantage on your checks if you have a climb speed. If you do not, you can make regular checks on climbing the cliffside.
Can Nova set up like a grappling hook?
Does somebody have a grappling hook?
I have rope.
This is a specific grappling hook. Somebody had that a long time ago. I think it was Gromit.
Oh, that sounds very familiar.
No, man, fuck this. Hey, New Hook. I'm gonna send you up there, okay?
What do you mean send me up? I can just climb it.
Power word yeet.
I can just get you up there. No need. Unless you want to climb. In which case, here's some rope. Climb.
I just start climbing the wall.
Okay, you can make me either an acrobatics
Can't argue with
or
it.
athletics check with advantage.
Okay, athletics check.
Or acrobatics, whatever one you choose.
Athletics is +8.
Oh my god.
18 + 8.
25?
And my climb is my walking speed, which is 55 feet.
Oh my god, you guys see that Nuhawk just starts like digging his claws into the side of the cliff and just makes his way up perfectly to the first stage. No problem. But Nuhawk, you can see that this cliffside continues to go higher. You can see that it continues to go past the 20 feet of vision. You can tell that you can barely see the base of the next area. You can see that it would be over 30 feet away.
Easy.
What would you like to do?
I guess I'll yell down and say, "There's more. There's more, Cliff."
And then what?
Oh god.
Let me see. Step.
You can make another climb with advantage because you have a climb speed, if you'd like.
I can do that. Grants you flying speed to your walking speed. All right. I'll keep doing it, I guess.
All right, Nuhawk is going to climb the mountainside again. You need to make 35 feet this time, but but you get advantage again. You can do athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics.
Okay, with advantage because you have a climb speed.
Yep. Nat 20.
Nat 20. This is your environment, man. You just climb up, and it was 35 feet. You are a total of 60 feet away from your companions at this point, and you're 2 stages up the cliffside. This next one, you can almost reach the top. You can see that the next cliff face, which comes to an end, is only 15 feet away.
I'll wait.
You're gonna wait there? Okay.
Can I see Nuhawk?
No, you can only see about 25 feet away, like in the distance. So Nuhawk is roughly 60 feet. He's just up in the mist on like the cliffside.
He just freaking Spider-Man that shit.
Yeah, you guys saw that Nuhawk started climbing and like rubble started falling, and it just eventually stopped. And he's like, "There's more," and that's all you heard.
I mean, do you guys got any game plans for this? I think I might have something covered for myself, but I don't want to leave anyone else behind.
I don't have much of a game plan here.
Oh, are there any goats around? Do I hear anything?
Give me a nature check.
Hungry?
Nature check?
Yep.
I guess I can climb up and lower a rope for you guys.
9 total?
Yeah.
You can hear off in the far distance, you can hear like the clattering sound of like meh. Meh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna climb up to the first ridge and lower down a rope for the other 2.
You got it. So give me advantage because you have a climb speed. You can either choose acrobatics or athletics.
I'm gonna choose acrobatics, and that is a 15 plus. Oh, that sucks. An 18. 15 plus 3.
18 makes it. You make it 25 feet up the cliffside, and you can barely see the edges of your friends down below.
I'm gonna lower down a rope.
Okay, you lower down the rope. They are going to need to also use like the side of the cliff. I'll give your friends that are using the rope advantage as well with acrobatics or athletics to use the rope.
all right. I'm gonna wait until Todd's
Todd's still
climb.
gonna fuck it up.
I'm gonna wait till after Todd's climb.
Okay, Nova, Todd, and Evan are at the bottom. What would you guys like to do?
I might as well be the first one up. I'm gonna try and climb the rope. Acrobatics.
You can go acrobatics or athletics with advantage with the rope.
Acrobatics +2. So
Nova's
a nat 17 is a 19, and then so a nat 17 makes a 19.
Yep, you make it up, and you are on the cliffside there with Kite. It looks like there's only space enough for one more person to stand on
it. So it's me and who else?
There's you
Nova.
and Evan down below.
Nova, I got this covered myself. I think I'll be fine.
But there's only enough room up there for one more person to stand up there.
Yeah, they're like
Just keep
ledges
going.
that you guys are getting up. So there's...
Then just keep going.
Yeah, go up. I'll follow you behind.
No, I'll follow you. Trust me. I'll be fine.
All right. She'll go up. She's gonna try to use her hand axe to like chop into the wall to try to, because she doesn't have a climbing speed.
So you're not going to use the rope?
Oh, I thought he
you
was
have
still
advantage with
climbing
rope.
up.
No, I got up. It's fine.
Okay, fuck yeah, I'm gonna use the rope.
So you can roll with advantage. You can choose acrobatics or athletics.
Is this just a check or a saving throw?
It's a check. You're doing an athletics or an acrobatics check with advantage. Which one would you like? Your choice.
Athletics.
Okay. Making me an athletics check with advantage.
So the first one's a 19,
Okay.
and I am proficient in this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so this should be easy.
The second one's a 13, so a 19.
19, you make your way up. You are on the first, bit of a ridge with Kite and Todd.
Hooray.
Hey.
Kite is gonna draw the rope back up and then climb up to the next ledge.
Okay, this is the 35-foot one, so you get advantage because you have a climb speed. You can either do acrobatics or athletics.
This one's an easy pass. A dirty 20, 17 plus 3.
17 plus 3, you make a 20. You climb 35 feet as you make your way up, and Newhawk is standing there. There is only space for 2 people on this ledge. And Newhawk is almost 2 people.
Yep. Oh, I'll move. And I'll go to the next one.
Okay, so you get to make me an advantage climb, athletics or acrobatics. It is only 15 feet away. This is the easiest one.
Yeah, 19. Yep, 19 plus 8, so...
You climb all the way to the top and find yourself back on solid ground. You've climbed a grand total of 75 feet of wall.
Okay. Oh, I could have done that all at once then.
Yep.
Oh, in two goes.
So, Kite, you've made it up, but it is 35 feet down. You can't even see where your friends are at this point.
I know where I came from, though, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna lower down the rope.
Okay. How long's the rope?
It's 50 feet.
50 feet. So you guys see down at the 35-foot area, a rope kind of dangle down out from the mist. That's to Nova and Todd.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Todd?
Yeah. With advantage?
With advantage, athletics or acrobatics.
So acrobatics, the first roll was garbage, and the second roll is even more garbage. Okay, so will a total of 9 hit?
You make your way up about 20 feet before the snow begins to whisk against your face. You can feel your grip let go as you drop 35 feet.
No!
And you fall all the way back down to the bottom, taking falling damage.
Can Nova catch him?
No, it's just he's gonna fly by you really fast.
No!
Yeah, so you take
Shit.
you take 3d6 falling damage. One's a 5, one's a 3, and the other is a 3. You take 11 points of falling damage. Evan, you're there as you see your friends go up into the mist before as Kite calls it. Evan comes plummeting back down and hits the bottom.
Damn it! Son of a...
Todd, are you alive?
As much as I would like to not be right now. Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm going to stand my ass up.
Okay. Nova, what would you like to do? You are on the second platform.
She's gonna lower a rope down to Todd.
Okay. Do you have rope in your inventory?
She does, yes.
How long's the rope?
It's 50 feet, I
Okay.
believe.
Todd, you hit the bottom as you see a rope come down, and Nova screaming down at you to try again.
Okay, Todd.
Yeah.
I'm gonna expend some power, but I think, judging by the really awkward looking, is that your shoulder? Yeah, that doesn't look like it's popped in place right. That fall had to have hurt. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I don't know how tall this fucking wall is, so I'm gonna run. Oh God, I don't know how this is gonna work, but
I would like to point out that I did roll a net 18.
Are you trying to climb it again? You just went for it?
No, I mean I had already rolled it before he mentioned anything. I just wanted to let you know about my roll.
Evan, you were investigating.
If you want me to do something else.
Evan was like looking at the wall, investigating it, and Todd's already like started grabbing the rope and going back up. And you can see he goes off into the mist.
oh,
I got this.
I'm like, okay.
So now, Todd and Nova are on the first platform. Kite is on the second platform, and New Hawk is at the top.
Well, as you're up there, and I'm just now talking to myself, I guess I'm the only one that's going to benefit from this. And I go ahead and I cast, I just pull out a little strand of energy from my backpack, kind of like a wire, and it just lashes it to the bottom of each one of my shoes. And now I have grappling shoes. Look at this, grappling shoes. I love it. Yeah, this is going to work out perfect. Leisurely stroll right up the mountainside.
What is it actually called?
Spider climb.
Oh, so you get a climb speed.
Well, actually, I can just scale vertical surfaces as if it was the ground. And I also get a climb speed in addition to that. For intents and purposes.
Does it say that you're not affected by terrain?
No, so it can still count as difficult terrain. It's just my movement speed.
Basically, he can't fall off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys slowly see like he's just slowly scaling the wall.
I like to imagine like he just walks right past me as I'm climbing.
Yep.
No, because it's difficult, he's going slow and you're just kind of climbing.
I'm just trudging it.
It's the slow and steady wins the race here.
I'm just talking to you as you're climbing. It's like, so when we get to the top, how long do you think this is going to take?
So Kite's holding the rope. Who's next?
Go for it, Nova.
Nova, are you taking the rope?
Have they made it to the... I thought you said they were still climbing.
You're still climbing. You've made it to the first platform.
Yeah, and I'm holding the rope to Todd.
Todd is with you. Kite is holding it at the second platform, and he's dangling you a rope still.
Okay. Nova's going to tie the rope that she had Todd climb up. I'm going to tie that to her waist. And climb up Tight's rope.
Okay.
So that way, when she gets to the top, like, that rope will still be there for Todd. So we can fucking get the hell up here. And she's tie this rope around. So even if you fall, you won't fall all the way to the ground. You'll just follow the end of the rope.
And I'm gonna just be standing parallel to her as if this is nothing, and I'm gonna just kind of stand behind her and help guide her even more.
She's got advantage already because of the rope.
Then let me add +5. I don't care. I don't know, something.
Flash genius?
No. Just I am right below her, so if she falls, she's gonna land. Like, not if she necessarily falls, but I'm gonna like help the shit out of. If she falls on me and knocks me off, well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's what could happen. So Nova, make your climb with advantage on the rope.
Get ready to flash of genius.
Oh, God.
So it's acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. Athletics it is. Okay. First roll is a dirty 20. Second roll is a 22.
You make 35 feet up the cliffside, and you are there with Kite. There's only room for 2 people here.
Excellent.
Kite's gonna, as soon as she gets up and he helps her over, Kite's going to take his rope, bundle it up, and start climbing up to the next.
It's the last 15 feet to hit the top. Give me a athletics or acrobatics check to make up the last 15 feet.
16.
16, you make it up to the top with Newhawk. Todd, you are on the first level, and Nova, you are on the second level.
All right, Todd, go ahead and climb up to Nova, and I'm going to do the same thing to try and help Todd.
All right, I'm going to tie the rope around my waist, and I'm going to start climbing.
You got it.
Here we go. Okay, so 16 for the first roll, and a 16.
What do you think happens?
I climb all the way up, and it's fine.
You do! You climb up 35 feet. No, you climb up. Yeah, you climb up to the 35-foot one. And you guys can both see that there's 15 feet between you guys and reaching the top of the mountain.
Nice.
Or the top of the cliffside. Not even the mountain, just the cliffside.
Okay. So at this point, since we're already at the top and there's only a 15-foot gap, I'm just going to walk up to the top. Like, okay, so they're both at this ledge at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, if we just tie the rope around their waist, I'm pretty confident Newhawk could just pull them up.
I guess I could have done that.
Do you guys want to do that?
I mean, I think it's a good idea, if you ask me.
Probably the best idea.
Okay. Do you guys go with that and tie the rope around you guys? Nova and
One at a time.
Okay. Yep.
Go for it.
Who's going first?
Yep. I'll go first.
Todd, you tie the rope around you. Newhawk, would you like to give me a athletics check on pulling up Todd? I'll make it as equal to how hard it would be to climb.
I'm just staring at him.
Plus 8.
God damn, you pulled Todd right up.
Just one yank.
Yeah.
Shit.
He actually flies 15 feet into the air and then hits a snowbank.
Yeah.
And then tumbles 70 feet down. No. And then Nova, the rope comes back down to you.
Tie it around your waist.
She does.
And Newhawk, make me another athletics check. See if you pull up Nova.
No.
What do you mean?
Nat 1.
Plus
Plus 8. Nat 1 plus 8.
19.
Todd and Anthrax are going to give him advantage by helping him pull.
You guys, with a natural 1, the rope frays and
Ready?
splits. And Nova, I'd like you to make an acrobatics check. Straight, no advantage. And I'm going to make it based on the last climb you just made to see if you land on it. Or if you tumble 60 feet down the mountain.
An athletics check?
Nope. Acrobatics, because you are
Can I
tumbling.
cast a spell?
You are tumbling. You can't even see her.
Oh. Damn.
That's a 15.
15
Straight.
makes it. Because
God.
it was 14 to make. So Nova, you land there as the rope kind of like dangles down to you, but you are still like 15 feet away, like, and you can barely see your friends even up at the cliffside. And the rope
Okay.
snaps.
We pull up an empty rope, and I'm like, oh God. I go to walk down the stair. I just walk over the cliff and just begin to walk down and see if
She's still there.
yeah. Oh, Nova. Okay. Whew. We pulled up an empty rope, and for a second there, I thought that meant you took a tumble all the way down the cliff there.
Nova's gonna use her hand axe like a pickaxe to try to like scale this fucking mountain since she doesn't have rope anymore.
She's just gonna go by herself. Roll me a straight athletics check, no advantage.
Fucking
check. It's not hard. It's only 15 feet.
I'm gonna watch her do it to try and help.
Athletics, come on, baby. God damn. You sure I can't answer that? Because I got proficiency in it and stuff.
Nope, there's no advantage because you don't have.
But I
like, a
got
climbing
proficiency.
What did you roll?
Hold on, my screen is refreshed. That's a 9.
Total?
Yeah!
With a
Give her
9.
that flash of genius.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and flash a genius. It probably may not help, but +5.
A +5 makes it.
14.
The check for the 15-foot climb on athletics is 13. You barely grab your bearings here as you just...
My butt is clenched.
Like, she starts to slip, and Evan just grabs her hand and puts it back on the rock and, like, pats it and is like, you've got this, and then walks the rest of the way back up.
Like, there's
Leisurely stroll. Just leisurely stroll. Don't see what the problem is. Why can't everyone just do what I'm doing?
Yep, right there to make it. Or you fall to the bottom taking 66 damage. So...
Jesus Christ. I've already got bit by a fucking bear.
So Nova, you make it all the way to the top with the very kind help of Evan as you all scale the wall.
Nuts.
Well, we made it up. That was scary. Todd, are you okay after that fall?
A little bit sore. More than a little bit sore.
But you're walking, at least, so that's good.
I like slam my shoulder up against a tree and I'm like, yep, we're good.
You shake it up against a tree as you can see like a flitter of bats come out of it and go and fly off into the distance.
Oh, fuck off, you little shits.
Nova's gonna give him 15 HP with lay on hands.
And
make it 10 or
10.
11.
11. You got
11. 11 gets me all the way to max.
Ron, have you
Okay.
rolled? Have you rolled yet?
Rolled for what?
The random encounters, the D10.
I have not.
Would you like to roll me one before you guys get going again?
7.
Perfect.
Lucky number 11.
Awesome.
7.
So what would you guys like to be doing once you reach the top of the mountain here? You guys are kind of like putting yourselves together?
Yes, very much so. Putting all the ropes back in order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, well, I think these grappling boots should work for close to an hour, and let's make the most of it.
Okay. You guys venture off, continuing through the snowy banks. Yes?
Very much so, yes, sir.
Okay, you guys continue to make your way through before the loud howling sounds begin to get closer. You guys have climbed much of the mountain. You can hear the sounds of wolves. Arr! And the trekking of feet begin to get closer. You can almost hear them just outside the line of vision. It's here that you see like a couple of sets of eyes peering through the clouds of white back at you guys. You can see that these are big hunting winter wolves. You can hear them panting. You can hear them snarling. You can hear their hunger.
They really don't want any of this smoke.
Before a light begins to flash behind them and almost begins to blind all of you. It's hard to see through, like when a headlight is kind of coming through, like a winter storm, really quick, as you can hear all of the winter wolves disperse, and you guys can see like this kind of almost like a homing light, kind of like moving back and forth across you guys, about 30 feet away through the winter. Through the wintry haze, as not only one but a couple of them begin to appear. They kind of like move side to side.
What is this magic? I look at Kite. Kite, is this magic?
You guys don't have a clear sight of what they are just yet, but you can see it's just kind of like beams of like headlight.
I don't think this is magic. But I do know this, and I'm going to booming blade at the ground, like make a big loud sound.
Oh, okay. Sure, you strike the ground, and how far does it echo?
300 feet, I believe.
300 feet?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
Fucking everything.
And what are you trying to accomplish here?
Getting its attention, the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see all the lights asphyxiate on you. And all of you.
Here I was questioning whether or not we should worry about hiding from them or not, but okay.
You see all the lights kind of like blur kind of your vision as the lights are getting very close.
It's snowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there snow on the ground?
Yes.
Like how deep is it?
Probably half a foot.
Deep enough.
I dive into it to hide.
Give me a stealth check with disadvantage, as if like they've already had their lights on you. You're like a big thing.
I figured this. I mean, you said that we couldn't see them, so I'm assuming they couldn't see us.
That's what you assume.
All right. Well, yeah, I just fell over. Is what happened. I didn't really try and hide.
You dive into snow. Half of
apparently so. That's the way it looks. Because a 6 + 2.
Okay.
No, 6 + 3.
What do the rest of you want to be doing? Yeah. As these dancing lights begin to get closer.
Hey, you care to lower that light a little bit? Kind of freaking bright.
You can see that there's about 5 of them, and you can see that they actually begin to disperse and kind of go around you guys. The lights begin to point downwards, so it's not like quite right in your face. As you can see that they have like, it's almost like a small automaton with 4 little wings on it constantly flapping. And it's got like this big headlight out of it.
What?
I have 2 questions. What the hell is that, and how much do they cost?
I've never seen one of these before.
Hello, adventurers. You decide to climb the mountain. What is your purpose?
Well, you just said it. We're climbing a mountain.
But why so dangerous?
Why are you here?
We live up here.
What is your purpose?
We have duties. What
Bring me
you doing on cliffside?
Bring me ketchup.
We have duties as well.
We're looking.
He's gonna look around and be like,
Don't.
Good job. I like that.
What state your purpose?
to fulfill our duties.
Grimwatch.
Victor Grimwatch. Who is that? We have not had visitors in such long time.
Hold up. We're looking for a big stone wall with a picture on it.
How do you know of such things?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Fate.
Fate does not tell of knowledge. How do you know of things?
Because there's more than just one in multiple places in the land, and we seek to find them all.
Pattern.
Is that for real?
Hella.
Absolutely.
You can hear.
Hey. Todd, show them one.
I make the turtle mural.
You show a turtle mural. As you can hear, like on its like little voice speaker box, a large amount of rustling sounds, like.
Yeah, they fucked with him good. All right, you can dismiss it.
No,
don't
hey,
too much.
Hey, fucking. God, Felix, were you freaking the people out again? Why you gotta talk like? Why you gotta talk like the robot? No, there's a speaker in it. There's a speaker. He likes to freak
The
people
hell
out.
is the speaker?
It's got a little transmissioner from where we are down to it, so we can communicate with those who get lost. Felix over here, I'm so sorry, just likes to screw with people and talk like a robot over. It's a lot of fun.
We could have been dying and you're playing games.
I will say this though, Felix. You clearly could tell it's a humans trying to intimidate and to make it imitate a robot voice, like or something. I'm not to be saying that you're a human. I mean, I don't know what you are. You could be a Harnigan for all I care.
Yeah, you don't know. They don't know. See, he thought it was a robot. You're not a robot.
You're clearly not a robot.
No, you were clearly not a robot.
You could tell it's like a couple of people around the microphone kind of talking all at the same time now.
Hey, so which way do we head to meet you guys?
Well, it's really hard to tell from where you are.
Well, you know where we're at.
Yeah, but
we don't know where you're at.
You don't know where your drone is? You don't know where this thing is?
No, we can send it home, but you guys probably won't be able to follow it considering it flies.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, if we were to... Okay, hold on. Todd.
Yeah?
Do you know of... Have you ever seen a picture of a map of this place? Or, like, can you make a... I don't know. Your crazy new ability to just make pictures. Can you show this thing, like, a map and then have it point to it? The drone. Is your drone capable of, like, finite manipulation of that, or does it just keep fluttering around like a crazy bat that it is?
We kind of make sure that big things aren't kind of headed towards our way. By the way, my name is Kip. I'm here with Felix. We got two other scientists kind of like working away in their studies. Really hate that Felix kind of screws with, you know, the wildlife and stuff like that, but there's a pretty good deterrence on trying to get people away and bigger monsters.
It is very cold outside. Can we continue this discussion where it's not cold?
Sure. If now that we know what you guys look like, as you see all the lights kind of like scan you guys over, if you guys make it to the observatory, we'll have a hot cup of Joe for you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a general map of the route that we took and the general shape of the mountain from what I remember off from the last time I was up here. And I'm like, hey, can you point us the right direction here?
Oh, cool. You guys are almost there. Probably guys got a couple more 100 feet to go. Not a big deal.
Only a couple 100 feet. That
We
should be
will
fine.
discuss more when you get here. Shut
I'm gonna
up.
pop you in the throat.
Oh, that I wouldn't do that. That kid's got a throat like a pencil.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
so
No,
let's-
punch him in the dick.
But
That guy's got a dick like a pencil.
All right. Well, the clock's ticking on my boots. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
What is
Yeah.
with that guy's cool arm? As you see, like, one of the automatons comes down to you, Todd, and begins to, like, look your arm over.
quit looking at my arm. It's rude.
Hey, and look the merchandise. You gotta wait till we get there.
Okay. Talk business soon. Please make it on time. Shut up. It's not an appointment. They'll get here when they get here. Goodbye. As the automatons just begin to, like, circle you guys, but begin to fly upwards and out of sight.
Well, okay then. Yeah, they didn't even point out where on the map where we had to go. So, onwards and forwards it is then.
Onwards and upwards it is.
So there's only a few more left here. Comes back around to Connor. Roll me a d10, man. I'll let you know if you have to re-roll it.
Oh, wait, that's a D20. Oh no. 5.
Cool. This actually fits, like, right on perfect.
Oh no.
You guys begin to hit a thick weather snowstorm. You guys begin to not be able to see even about 5 feet in front of you. I need somebody to lead the way on getting through the winter snowstorm. Who would like to make the checks?
What kind of
what
checks
kind
are
of-
they going to be?
Who
What
would
are
like,
they?
who would like
What
to make
kind of
them?
checks?
Who would you guys like to suggest as leader?
What are the
kind of
checks?
checks are they?
You can imagine it is a very thick winter snowstorm where you all need to stick together. You're dealing with heavy weather.
Constitution,
Survival?
Clearly
perception.
it's an athletic check.
I'm not suited to either of these things.
Neither is
Survival?
really epic.
Perception?
If it's survival and perception, put New Hawk up front.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's just all link hands with the turtles. Like one of us is holding New Hawk's tail.
Well,
That
just
sounds better.
tie the rope around me and then hold on to the rope or something.
New
Yeah,
Hawk
fair.
leader.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, you are making survival checks here to get
All right.
through the thick winter storm.
That's a good call.
New Hawk just extends his neck out over it.
Over the storm?
Yeah. 11 plus 6. 17.
Brilliant. You continue to make your way on a smooth, clear pathway. You can hear the sounds of wolves off in the distance as they seem to be getting a little bit further away. Give me another survival check.
7 plus 6.
13?
13?
Ooh, the sounds of wolves are getting further away again. As now the
All right.
thickest part of the snowstorm seems to be gone. You guys seem to be making your way out and further up the mountainside. Give me one last survival check.
Okay. 16 plus 6.
You guys make it all the way through the winter snowstorm unscathed. And the sounds
Hey.
of wolves are getting further. You guys find here that you guys come towards a den of some.
Oh shit!
You guys can see some kind of den up ahead. It seems to have like coverage from the snowstorm. And you can see like a little bit of light coming from the inside. There's also a pathway out to the side, and it leads more up the side of the mountain. It's completely up to you guys.
Might as well check it out.
We were here. Do it.
Warm up a little
I'm
bit.
just gonna follow New Hawk.
Yep, same.
Following him dearly.
Yep, follow New Hawk.
All right.
New Hawk, what are you choosing? There's a den of a cave with a bit of light on the inside, or there's a trail just leading more up the mountain.
Should we go to? There's light coming from the den. You said?
Yes.
Huh. That might be interesting. Okay, let's go sneaky into the den.
You want to sneak in?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll sneak back in. Just look around.
You can roll me a stealth check.
Just periscope
Yeah.
New Hawk.
Periscope. That's what I want to do. My stealth's pretty okay. 12 plus 2. 14.
Okay. You do the Scooby Doo move as you move around the side of the wall there, and you can see you are at the entrance point. You can see that there is a small fire that is kindling. You can see that it is almost out. You can see sitting around it, kind of leaning against it, are woolly gloves, pairs of shoes, and socks and stuff. Seemingly stuff that is drying off. You can tell that all the clothes that are there are completely dry, like they have been there for a while. From the entrance here, it leads off into two directions, like a V. There's two tunnels, one that leads off to the right, one that leads off to the left, and the one to the right, you can hear the whimpering sounds of dogs. Not wolves, but dogs.
Dogs. It's just an empty fire. And dogs. I can hear dogs.
Dogs, huh?
Not wolves, dogs.
Dogs that are going to attack us, or
Dogs. Just dogs.
okay. Are they growling? Are they
You can hear
close?
They're far. Ish.
Well, if they're just dogs, then they're probably domesticated, and if they're domesticated, then there might even be that crew of scientists. Maybe it's their dogs. Let's go. I don't know about you guys.
Yep.
I ain't scared.
You guys want to go to the hideout? Or you guys want to go to the dogs?
To the hideout. Yeah, I want to go to the hideout.
Is that what you think I said?
Maybe.
That definitely might be maybe exactly what you said.
So you guys head to the right side. Going through the long tunnel here, you come up to a room where there are 12 husky dogs. You can see that they are tied up with chains against the wall. You can see that in the middle of the room are tons of sleds and stuff like that. But also in the center of the room is you can see 5 dead huskies. You can see that they are ripped open right from the middle, and you can see that they are ripped open straight from the back, as if it was almost ripped apart from the inside. All the dead ones are in the center of the room, and there's 12 chained up around the room. They all kind of look at you guys and begin to bark a little bit. Arr, arr, arr. But they seem very domesticated, and there's dishes of food and water around them, but none of them have food or water in them.
I say we help the dogs.
There is another tunnel that leads to the northwest. There is a clear passage that you guys don't have to interact with them to go through that passage, because they are chained.
Okay.
Puppies.
Do we have any? Do we have any food?
I'm also on the side of helping dogs, but I would like to remind you we're on a mountain covered in snow, and a couple of these dogs look like they were ripped apart from the inside.
It looks
Yeah.
like it could have been Cronenberg or something.
Let's check out the other tunnels first, then.
Okay, let's come back to these dogs then.
Are you gonna head back out, or are you gonna head further in?
Further in.
Okay. As you guys begin to make your way further in, dun, 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 dun. On the inside, further in. Wait, which one is it? It's this one. Yeah. Further inside, you can find it is a room filled with knapsacks, provisions, food. You can see that there's kind of like some like cantiners and shit like that. You can see that you are in like a provisions room, and this room leads to another tunnel that goes to the northwest again. But here you can find like knapsacks and bedrolls, pillows, blankets, lots of supplies. Hand axes.
We're going to
ice
collect
picks.
whatever we can.
Well, what would you like to take? Because it's a lot of weight. Do you want to like search through a bunch of it?
Absolutely.
Sure, give me an
Anything shiny and worth value.
investigation check. Shiny and value. Okay.
Ooh, that's a natural 5 plus 9
So 14? 13.
plus 5. Last genius.
And a plus 5.
So 19.
19. Brilliant. You find yourself 9 shards of corium littered throughout some of the knapsacks. You find a grand total of about 75 gold pieces. You find 2 emeralds and 1 diamond.
Nice.
Hey, Nova, you should take this diamond.
Why?
You can bring people back from the dead with it. Revivify.
You also find like
Oh, I didn't.
at least
Okay.
like 20 rations. You find like winter coats, boots, whatever you'd need for stuff like that. Stuff to
Collecting
make
the
a campfire.
rations, 20-foot rations, 20 rations, and
Okay.
let's go give these to the dogs and break the dogs loose. At least some of them.
Before we do that, we should inspect those dog corpses to see what might have ripped its way out and if the other dogs are infected.
You think it's some kind of crazy pathogen or disease? I mean, you don't think it was just a wild bear that's most likely no longer around? Whatever
Could be a
world
lot
you've
of
come
things.
from has led you to really believe some crazy speculations here.
They looked like they were torn apart from the inside, not the outside.
Oh. Well, I mean, have you ever had Taco Bell?
What's a taco?
Okay. We can inspect the corpses, but I if what you say is true, I really don't care to get too close. Actually, do you mean the other dogs might explode on us?
That's what I'm hoping won't happen.
Nova wants to examine the exploded dogs and see if she can figure out what the cause of death was.
Okay, so you can make a medicine check, but what is everybody else doing?
Worrying about dogs exploding.
Evan,
Like,
you
is
wanted to
this the
feed
thing
them?
dogs do? Well, I was trying to win them over and hope that they come up later in the game to somehow to defeat a boss or something.
Oh right. You can see that you come in like with rations in hands as they like begin to bark towards you, the ones that are on chains. You see that they're not pulling against their chains, but they're barking at you guys.
They're not pulling at their chains.
Yeah, but they're
They're
barking at you.
barking. So clearly they're not trying to attack us from the chains.
Arr, 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 arr.
Is it because they hate cats and you're a big cat person?
Arr,
That's
arr,
racist.
arr,
Let's
arr,
find out.
arr.
That's not racist. That's statistics.
Look, I hate for these dogs to become a statistic.
What would you guys like to do here?
I got a 22 on my medicine.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
I am keeping an eye out, and you know what? I'm actually going to look over one of the dead ones as well.
Okay, so you can do that with her. But
I guess I'll break up these rations into actual food servings for the dogs.
okay. Todd, Newhawk?
I'm gonna eyeball the dogs from a distance.
Just eyeball them.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the dogs. I don't trust the dogs.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a bunch of huskies just on chains, like hooked to the walls. So Kite, just give me an investigation check as Evan and Nova are looking over like what's up with the dead dogs in the middle. And with a high medicine check like that, you can see that
Hey, can I get Flash of Genius real quick, Evan? For my investigation?
You're just burning through these.
I mean, I got... This will be my third one of 5. Sure.
You don't have to. Never mind. If you've already
I
used
know.
3.
I think this is fine. You're good.
Okay,
We will
okay.
definitely flash your
A
genius.
34?
Whoa!
And that's 20 plus 9 plus 5.
Jeez.
We'll go through the medicine check first. So you can see all of them have their mouths stretched wide open, further than what you think the natural like gape of the mouth could be, and you can see that the throat is widened and it's almost full all the way. Its tongue is all the way out. Their eyes are still open, as you can see that it was almost like something had gone down through the middle and the mouth, and something had happened to them from the inside. While you guys are in the middle of the room investigating that, Kite is going around breaking up rations as the dogs begin to eyeball him, and the barks begin to slowly calm down as you drop food in the dishes. Kite, you get a weary sense that things are getting weird once everything gets really quiet. As you can see, one of the dogs that is closest to you begins to shake and shake. Its head begins to turn as its eyes begin to roll into the back of its head, as all the backs of all 12 huskies rip open and tendrils come out of all of them.
Synaptic static.
And it's there that we will end our session.
We need a flamethrower.
So,
I cast
I
fire.
knew this was gonna happen.
And
I knew this was gonna happen.
and it's here that you can tell that none of the dogs are actually chained to the wall. You can tell that there's a link that are broken in between each of them.
Oh, great.
I'm pretty sure we would have noticed that.
Like one link of chain on the ground. With an investigation roll like that, a 34, you notice that none of them are linked to the wall.
They all have chains, but they're just not to the wall.
Like
They were just standing there the whole time, not moving,
Yep.
not even an inch.
They didn't run, they
All right.
didn't move or anything like that, but that's where we'll end the session.
I love it.
Also, I kind of also had a feeling that this is thing bullshit.
This is
as,
what?
As soon as it was like, oh, this is a cold place, a cold, isolated place in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere. Here's some huskies.
Yeah.
Like, you just
With a
screamed the thing.
Yeah, with a research center and scientists.
Yep.
Not bad, not bad.
We gave this man this idea.
Just a little bit.
Well, I gave this man this idea.
And you love it.
course
So,
I
guys,
did.
you guys are almost at the top of the mountainside, which is awesome. You guys have almost made it to whatever you're trying to do.
Whatever we're trying to do. You know what we're trying to do.
I have no idea what you're trying to do. But
We're trying to look at artwork.
art to life. Anyways, did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
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 I'm not having fun right now, but with all of the fucking H.G. Geiger fucking goddamn
H.R. Geiger, sir.
H.R. Geiger fucking Cronenberg shit happening, but
So if you guys know that movie and all the references so well, I think you know that you too can get infected. But what fun we'll have for next week.
Kill it with fire.
The what?
Yeah.
Kill it with fire.
Oh, I thought you
Fire.
said friendly fire.
That too.
How many of them are there again?
12.
Oh, they're all getting the fucking synaptic static.
But they're all like
Yeah.
on the outside, so they're not all like super together, but
If
All
I
I'm
could
hearing is
fireball, I
scorching ray.
would.
Scorching ray. Atomic breath.
how big is this room? Wait, how big is this room?
it's a big ass room to have like ski gear, wolves chained up or dogs chained up, feeding and housing and shit like that. End to end, 80 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll write that now. End to end. 80 feet.
All right, so just get the grid paper out now and start making
Wall
your
of
maps.
fire.
You have a full week to get there.
Can someone cast Wall of Fire? Just end the problem before it begins.
I can cast rocket launcher.
Synaptic static only goes so far when they're spread out.
Oh, you guys can't even make friends with just one doggo.
No, fuck these doggos.
You guys killed all the cub bears.
They brought that upon themselves.
They were trying to defend themselves.
They attacked us.
No. They attacked us. They attacked us. Like we were not hostile, and they started biting and shit.
Instinct.
Those little bastards got what they fucking deserved.
Are you guys having fun on the mountain? Are these like good ideas for encounters and wild encounters and shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Very
But
good.
Alex, you can't be breaking out the thing and expect it to surprise me or Will ever.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just, I was getting really ready for the natural 1 roll on the D10. And on a mountainside, you guys can guess what that is.
My mistake was
Avalanche.
eyeballing
Avalanche,
dogs,
baby.
not preparing. My problem was eyeballing the dogs instead of preparing some shit like chain lightning.
Chain lightning would be good.
Chain lightning would be good.
But,
I'm actually flipping hungry. I'm gonna get something to eat. You guys have a good night.
yeah.
Good night, man.
Have a good night. Thanks for coming out.
Take care. Had a lot of fun.
Ooh. I have a good spell to use.
I'm sure you do.
No, I really do.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell. You already know what spell it is. Fucking Dragon's Breath. Twin casted Dragon's Breath.
On you and Anthrax?
On the next 2 motherfuckers in the initiative.
Oh.
Just prep them up with
Yep.
some Dragon's Breath, and then use my bonus action to, I don't know, cast something else. That way I technically get 3 hits off of someone else. Piggyback hits off of other people.